You ready to turn that shit up?
Yeah, I know you told me.
Yeah.
Turn it up, follow me.
Talk to a bitch a bend over, let me see if it clap. Talk to a bitch a bend over, let me see if it clap. Talk to a bitch a bend over, let me see if it clap. Touch your toes, little baby, know I like that. Bend over, make it clap. Throw that ass back, baby, for some stacks.
The call. Yeah. Oh, shit, my bad. I thought that was Flame still. All right, here I come, bro. All right. All right, y'all. Yeah, so y'all check this out, man. Compton Rick Rock reacting to, man, Suge about to tell all, man. With this pop case, we gonna come back and react to it some more. But yeah, it's crazy, man. A lot of people gonna go down. Indianboy interview. Shout out to Lancaster, Antelope Valley, man. Let's go. Let's get it.
Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
Tupac and Biggie has been a mystery to a lot of people for a long time. Throughout the 90s and early 2000s, people had speculations on who did it. You even heard whispers in the streets of who did it. But we never knew who did what until this internet came. Once this internet came, that clout train came, it got everybody high off this clout. Now we know exactly, well, alleged, who did what. All because of people getting on this internet, running their mouth, man. And they still continue to do it right now. This phone call is being recorded. They don't care about none of that. Let's go over and check this out, man. It says Tupac Killer was involved in Biggie Hit 2. We about to find out what's going on. Let's go check it out, man. Let's go.
So we're waiting for the guy that allegedly killed Tupac, Keefy D, to...
Tupac, man. Not no Tupac. Tupac, man.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want, and watch it take shape. You can plan, customize, and expand in any direction. From tools built for one, to platforms ready for many. From passion projects to enterprise-grade systems. Everything is built in and ready to launch. It's a new world of creation, where you can go as far as your imagination takes you. Can you imagine it? Let's make your dream a reality right now.
Create cinematic videos with C-Dance 2.0 on Artlist. Your go-to platform with all the leading models you need. Go to Artlist and start creating without limits.
Trial. It took decades for him to get arrested, even though a lot of people like Vlad, you know, they basically said that they had solved the Tupac murder for years now. But now we're hearing new news. I cannot believe this. They're saying that Keefe D might have had something to do with the murder of Biggie too. Are you telling me this guy killed Tupac and Biggie? Like, you're going to tell me he killed King Von next? But it's really what they're saying, okay? This says Keefe D hits yet another roadblock ahead of the Tupac murder trial. And it says Keefe D set to face trial in the murder of Tupac on August the 10th, but his defense team is starting to get frustrated. He's been having a rough go of things ever since 2023 when he was arrested and placed in jail for allegedly orchestrating the murder of Tupac himself. Now the man wants to make sure some of his testimonies are kept out of evidence.
Well, hey, listen, your testimony gonna be in evidence, man. You went on the internet talking about it. Now, what made me get on this subject right now? This is crazy. I'm gonna tell y'all why. I was just in Long Beach, hiking up a little hill. I ain't gotta tell y'all when if you from out there, you know. And I seen the dude that played in the Tupac movie. He was out there early morning, and I looked at him. I said, "Man, you look like Pac." And then it dawned on me, that's the dude from the Tupac movie. And then when I come back to the office and turn on this stuff right here, the first thing that pops up is Keefe D. I'm like, man, what is going on? It's a coincidence. So we're gonna check this out. They say he got something to do with both of these guys unaliving. That's crazy. If he do, oh man, this is crazy. Let's get back into it, man. It's crazy.
This is insanity. Okay. So it says, for instance, Keefe D claims he had an agreement with the LAPD that any statements made during police interviews would be exempt from the record. He also believes this extends to his book, Compton Street Legend, and his defense is apparently working hard to make sure that these exhibits are kept out of trial evidence. However, the prosecution is fighting hard to make sure that the book and police interviews can in fact be used, according to Fox 5. Wait a minute, I need to change my little settings on. I've just got these Beats headphones. What are we saying? Are we still rocking with Beats, or is the jig up? So it said, according to Fox 5, the prosecution argues that Keefe D's book actually voided the previous LAPD agreement. If the book and the interviews are used during the trial, his chances of winning become slim, and the defense knows it. So this says Keefe D fights the prosecution. Meanwhile, Keefe D's defense is claiming that the prosecution is actively trying to sabotage them. During Tuesday's hearing, they accused the prosecution of filing 4,000 pages worth of documents about the death of Biggie Smalls. The prosecution believe both cases are connected, but the defense says it doesn't have time to respond to the documents. 4,000 pages worth of documents about Biggie. This is...
All right, so we did hear that Biggie and them was hanging out in the CPT in Compton, as well as Puffy. I know P. Diddy in there shaking in his boots right now if he got anything to do with this. Allegedly, we didn't heard rumors that he might have something to do with this. It's all on the internet. I'm not saying none that ain't on here. But I know he's shaking in his boots right now because this dude right here done wrote a book. He done did a whole lot of talking about this case. We done seen him on Vlad, on everywhere talking about this a couple of years ago. And everybody was looking at him like, man, what are you doing, man? Come on, man. You can't be that broke. And I don't think it had nothing to do with money because dude had paper. I think it was this clout, man. This clout is wearing everybody out, man. This is an OG. It ain't just the YNs. It ain't the youngsters that's on the internet doing crazy stuff. He's one of the originals.
Insane. So it says Keefe will be back in court on June the 30th, and he's going to find out whether or not these exhibits will be exempt from the record. If you may recall, it's his own book that was the catalyst for the initial investigation and subsequent arrest.
His own book. The book that he wrote is one of the main reasons why he's sitting in jail right now.
Best. So just let me give you a little bit of background. Keefe D basically talked himself into his own indictment. Many interview clips, including this one, is what led to him being duly nicked for the murder of Tupac. Okay.
Tupac.
It's
I only want to show you a small part of this, nothing grisly.
becoming more apparent that Dwayne Keefe D. Davis likely talked himself into his own indictment nearly 3 decades after the murder of Tupac Shakur.
We now know more evidence considered by a Clark County grand jury in returning an indictment against Dwayne Keefe D. Davis. It consists mainly of Davis's own words gathered over the past few years from interviews he gave.
I got no reason to lie.
In various public forums on YouTube.
That's why they think you telling the truth.
And in an autobiography, Davis described the events that brought down the rap legend.
Y'all need to come buy my book. Compton's a street legend. It's good read, man. It's nothing but the truth.
Davis admitted to being one of 4 people in the infamous white Cadillac that fateful September night. He says his crew noticed Tupac because the rapper was hanging out of the front passenger side window of a black BMW driven by Suge Knight along Flamingo Road near the Strip.
Shit, he had half his body out the window. Yeah.
Contrary to what gang member Denvonta Lee told the grand jury, jurors heard Davis claim in an interview with Urban City TV it was Orlando Anderson, his nephew, who shot Shakur on September 7th, 1996.
He gave the gun to Orlando, and Orlando shot Tupac and Suge.
Yeah, he did his thing, yeah.
Davis also said after the shooting, his crew went back to their Strip hotel to pop.
Oh, I'm so glad. Hey, you know, I know that's crazy, but man, if his nephew and my cousin was in that car too, right? If them dudes were still alive right now and seeing you doing this stuff that you doing, man, they probably would have cracked you upside your skull, man. What are you doing? Well, you did what you did already. Let's get back to this.
Bottles.
Did nobody know but us 4 that was in the car?
The other 3 men in that car with Davis are now all deceased, and investigators say it's unlikely Davis would have ever been arrested if he hadn't opened his
mouth. I'll finish it for you. If he haven't opened his mouth.
What if you could make a song using only your voice? Let's start with the drums. I'm going to hit drums and click cover. Yes. This is good. Okay, perfect. I feel like the song needs a rhythm guitar. Dun, 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 dun. Changing it to guitar. I'm going to type in rhythm guitar. Okay, I like this track. I'm going to copy it to the main. All right, now we're adding some bass. Bum 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 bum. Okay, let's click on bass, and I'm going to just click cover. Yes, I like this. Okay, good. All right, adding a synth for the chorus. Pulsing ambient synth. Ooh, that's awesome. Okay, I'm going to copy the synth to the main track. Let's add a shaker. I'm going to click on percussion, and here I'm just typing in shaker and clicking cover. Let's add it to the main track. Now let's put it all together and
it's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside. First, go to Riverside and open an account. When you're ready to record, just hit rec to capture high-quality audio and video, all from the comfort of, well, anywhere. Even if the only camera you have is on your phone. With Riverside, you'll still look like a pro. The equipment doesn't matter. You'll get a professional-looking podcast using anything you already have at home. When it comes to editing, it's truly idiot-proof. Even with zero experience, you can create content like an experienced editor using Riverside's AI tools and intuitive editing features. Get transcriptions automatically and use them to edit just like a doc. Or use the chapter timeline, which makes it easier to skim and scan. Ready to share? It's okay if you don't have an audience yet. Everyone needs to start somewhere, and Riverside has the perfect tools to help you reach them, like live streaming or automated social clips using AI to create engagement on YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Instagram Reels. Your podcast really is just a click away with Riverside. Just bring your idea, and we'll do the rest. Try it now. It's free.
Same thing you see on today. Same thing you seen. We seen Loose Cannon do it. He got on here like, man, come on, I know you. He was telling the truth. You know, the jail phone calls that's coming in. All this stuff going to be held against your character, man. They think it's a joke. Well, we're going to see how it all play out. We're going to be right here to do the reactions on it.
Mouth.
Orlando, not to tell nobody, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
I said, on this type, can't be telling nobody.
Then why you telling everybody or told everybody?
That's the only way you're going to stay free.
Davis is.
The fact that he sat there and said, yeah, he told me don't tell anyone. That's the only way you're going to stay free, bro. You arrested for that now. You are going down for that right now. So Keefe D's legal team would initially argue that Davis wasn't involved. And then his past confessions, they would say they were just fabricated for fame. And, you know, basically they're just saying he was just getting clout. He was just trying to get money. It wasn't true. He didn't really do any of that stuff. I don't know if we believe in that.
Defense attorney Carl Arnold says we shouldn't believe what 60-year-old Dwayne Keefe D. Davis has to say about the shooting of Tupac Shakur.
He keeps repeating this, is that the whole thing is unfair. He feels that he had protection from his earlier statements that were made.
Those earlier statements to police in California who were investigating not the death of Shakur, but the death of Notorious B.I.G.
He didn't have any information, but said, hey, let me try to, rehash this Tupac murder, give you some information that he heard on the streets, and he filled in the gaps as they were asking questions.
Arnold says Davis
also he knew. Oh my God, man! No, we didn't. No, he didn't. I know something about that other one, man. Let me off of this. I heard it through the grapevine. I know something that happened. Let me off of this. I'm gonna give y'all what y'all need to know. That's why you can't do crimes with people.
Lied about his alleged involvement in Shakur's murder, saying he was in the shooter's car and handed him the gun. That eventually unraveled, according to Arnold, where those private statements to police turned into public interviews, paid interviews.
He's sitting over there, how come I didn't make any money on this? And now someone's presenting him with the opportunity to make some money, combined with, okay, he's looking at these are his last years of life. Let me tell my story.
So isn't it kind of stupid to do that and then get hit with a murder charge?
Yeah, it was really stupid. But then again, here's what he's thinking is, he already said all these things way back when.
Arnold says it's now up to prosecutors to prove Davis's own statements are true beyond a reasonable doubt.
He just said they was true. He said, go buy my book. This is the truth. Tell it all. He just said that. They're going to use his words. Yeah, you said the shit was true. Yeah, we believe it. They're going to want to solve this. This is going to be the biggest case ever that have been solved. Good thing about it, he almost out of here. He ain't got that much long anyway. What, he in his 60s? Probably got about a good 10 left. Go in there and get your life right with God. Praise him. Or whatever you going to do, Allah, whatever you going to go in there and do, go ahead and get right with the Lord, man, and go in and get ready to get up out of here.
And as far as Arnold knows, there's no video or DNA evidence.
Already walking like that ass hurting.
To prove that.
How do you defend those statements?
Again, there's no proof of that. That's the first thing.
So his own words, you can't take for granted, is what you're saying.
Correct.
It ain't correct. He in jail because of his own words. What are you talking about?
Has to be some type of corroboration. Anybody.
He did it on the thing. He said it's a tell-all. What are you talking about? Get these dope fiend lawyers up out of here, man. He do drugs.
They can say, well, I gave this person the gun and he shot Tupac.
So if he didn't do it, does he know who did?
No, he does not know who did.
He said he know he did. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man?
Listen, it's called Connect Team, and it's insane. I don't do schedules or timesheets manually anymore.
And it works?
Oh, like you wouldn't believe it. My team puts in their availability, I click auto schedule, and boom, there it goes. No more Excel, no more phone calls, no more group chats. Oh. Perfect schedule, like that.
Damn, so all you gotta do is post it.
Yeah, my team loves that it's just one app, so they see their shifts, they can approve it, and I know it's covered.
But wait, what if there's like a last minute change? I mean, that's the afternoon gone, right?
So in that case, I just blast a shift for my team to claim. Everyone sees it, and I just assign the first one to pick it up. It literally takes 2 minutes. I'm telling you, it's all in the app. So they clock in. I can see who's working, who's late in real time, and their hours go straight to their timesheets, so I don't have to do anything.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm embarrassed to say, I used to spend 3 days prepping timesheets for payroll. Now it takes, half a day tops?
Nah, I gotta check this out.
You should.
We need someone who can code in COBOL.
What's COBOL?
This is time for sponsored jobs. Indeed can help you get it right the first time. Sponsor your job on Indeed and get matched with quality candidates. Visit Indeed.com/hire now.
And why should we trust?
A good lawyer, though. You can need a lawyer like this, whatever dope he on. That's a good lawyer, man.
KeefeD now.
You shouldn't trust KeefeD. You absolutely shouldn't. And that should be the thing that causes him to walk.
What? Yeah, I don't want him for a lawyer.
Arnold says he plans to subpoena Suge Knight for the trial. Knight is the only living witness and was driving the car Tupac was riding.
Suge Knight, you want to get out of jail? Here go your chance. They ain't doing nothing to snitches no more, Suge Knight. Snitches is out here having sex, smoking drugs, getting high. Got all the young girls on their team. Lil Woody and all them dudes, they out here partying, living a life, man. Nothing gonna happen to you, Suge. This is your way out of jail. They gonna subpoena you to court.
In. Arnold also says another witness we could hear from, Sean P. Diddy Combs. I'm David.
Imagine they actually get
Sean P. Diddy Combs. What's going down?
Diddy.
They getting to the nitty gritty now.
Imagine they actually get Diddy and Suge Knight. They get the whole gang back together to put KeefeD away so that these guys can get time taken off their sentences. You know, the rumors going around that, you know, this could be Suge Knight's only way to kind of get some time knocked off of his sentence.
You don't think Suge ain't fit to get no time knocked off his sentence? He damn near out of here too. He trying to get up out of there. He ain't gonna keep it gangster no more. He don't care what they say about it. They done already took death row. They done already took death row from him. Yeah, they done took that from him already. You might as well go ahead and do what you got to do, Suge. Ain't nobody gonna be mad at you. Suge Knight, I know you hear me. It's your chance, baby.
If he actually puts away the person, you know, that killed Tupac, man. So getting Suge Knight to testify, the thing is that might not be the best idea because even he alleged that KeefeD told him that they got Tupac.
What?
I used to keep a box at the Staples Center. So I'm at the Laker game, fucking with a bitch here and there, got some bitches with me. I step out for a little fresh air. I see KeefeD. KeefeD was spooked. First thing he told me was they didn't have nothing to do with the killing of my homie Bunchy. I responded to KeefeD and said, shit, if I thought that, I'd be on you already. He said, but I'm going to give you something that's real true, and I didn't want to tell you because we've been knowing each other, you know, since we was kids. So KeefeD was like, look, I need the money. Puffy and them supposed to give me $1 million. They gave us most of the money, or half of the money. And that's how everything unraveled for is what happened in Vegas.
Oh my God. Cry. Don't pay. Puffy your ass out of here, boy. Suge Knight done already got on. Hey, this phone. Let's see if they say this phone call is recorded. Hold on. Let me see. Wait a minute.
At that time, you know, I'm on parole. I look to the left, look to the right. The whole place is packed. So I'm like, I had to go take a piss. Let's have this conversation in the restroom.
In the restroom? Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Let's see if they say this phone call is being recorded.
I'm like, man, I ain't going in that restroom with you. And good thing he didn't, because even though we was friends, but if a motherfucker pays you to kill us, I got a bullet in my skull.
You got skin. You ain't got no bullet in your skull. Knock it off.
And one of the best friends I had ever had in life is Pac. and he ain't here, I'm gonna beat the fuck out that nigga in that restaurant.
So this is what.
Wow. Yeah, it looks like he didn't already said what he had to say it on this recording. So he gonna come to court and say the same thing. He didn't already said it for free, however much they paid him to say this. So you know he gonna come to court and say if they subpoena him to court, Puffy, your ass gonna be grass. Yeah, you gonna be grass, boy, if they put this on you. These old niggas, they best friends. They done plotted this a long time ago. They trying to get up out of jail, boy. Yeah, you done. Anyway, man, leave y'all thoughts in the comment section. Like I said, it's crazy because I just seen a look at the dude who played in the Tupac movie. I swear on my mom, I just seen him not too long ago. And then I pop up with all this, man. Leave y'all thoughts in the comment section. It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV. Subscribe to the channel. I'll catch all of y'all on the next one.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.
No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world, and today I am presenting y'all with the first ever Indianboy. How you doing?
Man, you know you got gang in this motherfucker.
Definitely, I got gang in this motherfucker. I got Lancaster in this motherfucker.
That's right. Dead homies.
So everybody you brought through is from Lancaster, pretty much?
It's all my brothers, my homies, my little Cuddy, my brother-in-law. We all from the AV, from out the 661 for sure.
Nice, that's what's up. I'm getting familiar. You know, I went to the Blueface show out there, got a little bit of culture, saw what was going on. But I feel like the people are they're intrigued and interested in Lancaster and Palmdale and that whole area.
And we got their eyes open. We got their eyes and their ears open right now.
For sure.
Nigga ain't dropping no bullshit. Yeah, that. We got their eyes open and got motherfuckers paying attention for sure.
Definitely.
And, I was just telling my partners, man, I done brought the eye to the city. Y'all niggas do y'all thing, man, and y'all finna see more in Lancaster for sure.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. All right, so let's do the childhood thing a little bit. What kind of situation you grew up in?
Shit, I was born in Panorama City, right? I was raised on Kettering Street, Kettering and 3rd Street East.
Mm-hmm.
That's behind Eastside Park. That's behind AV High. That's behind Desert Winds. If you're from Lancaster, then you know that. And I wasn't even from the hood then, you know, one parent household, but you feel me? Mom's for sure made sure we was straight. You feel me?
So Panorama City's around there?
Panorama City is like around the corner. Like somewhere in the valley somewhere.
Right.
But my whole life, I was raised in Lancaster.
Okay.
So,
do you know what the circumstances were that your parents ended up moving around there?
A separation. They just separated.
Okay.
They separated, did their own thing. Mom's moved us to Palmdale first. Then after Palmdale, then we ended up moving to Lancaster. And from there, we went from Nico Bar, Kettering, Cedar Ave, Beach Ave, and all through that motherfucker, 10th Street and I, been all through there, you feel me, tearing that motherfucker up. So,
for sure.
Yeah.
So how would you describe growing up out there though? Like what was the environment like? How crazy was it?
Hey, Lancaster is cool. It's not too crazy until you run into some motherfuckers who's willing to set an example on a motherfucker. We ain't out here to play. We not boasting or none of that shit. You come here and like I told you, man, a nigga get left out here. You know? Nigga ain't bullshitting. So you got a lot of motherfuckers who come to Lancaster and they want to come here to settle down or duck off. We're not doing no ducking off. We ain't doing no tail tucking. We outside and we on that for sure.
But it seems like a lot of people like from LA have at some point had the bright idea to move out to the Antelope Valley to kind of get away from all the gang shit and the craziness and everything.
That shit is going on. It's going on right now. And like I said, it ain't no ducking that shit. When you move out, when you move out there and you move wrong, it will get done to your ass. Sure.
Definitely. But would you say it's like easier to avoid politics or drama out there just because it's like people are more spread out? Everybody ain't just like on top of each other like in South Central?
Shit, man. Just search up the AV scanner, man. This shit not spread out. It's so small in Lancaster. You really gotta watch your steps. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't walking on egg crates. You get your ass ate up out here. And nobody's safe. You can't hide here. None of that. For niggas that come here, niggas know. right now they burying niggas.
You seem like you think that we're in Lancaster right now because you keep saying here.
Yeah,
you come here.
When I say here, I'm repping my city. When I say here, I'm not gonna say there because we here with it. So you feel me? We got motherfuckers right now burying their homies where we live and where we stay at, and those are the guys that got left there. Shit, not no game. And I'm not trying to, but that's just facts. You feel me?
For sure. What do you have any like memories of seeing some crazy shit when you were a kid that really like showed you what was possible?
Shit, man. Me and my brothers, man, on Halloween, man, we over there on Andale and 5th East. Freak K9, me and my dog, we with my dog and them. We come outside and long story short, it's like 5 against 30, and we out there squabbing, doing our thing, but we just some little dudes.
How old are you in this story?
I was about 14. My brother's about, 12? Niggas, some young niggas, you feel me? And we was out there just doing our things, stood on our 210, squabbled up.
You had to fight 30 dudes?
You got our ass whooped down, but we did our thing, though, you feel me? Yeah, on me. We outlaws now. I fuck with the BRGs. That's, we was squabbling with them. And,
what's BRGs?
Yeah, shout out Teddy G for BRG. That's my boy now.
Lancaster.
That's out there in Lancaster. But
okay.
Back growing up, you got to fuel niggas before you can fuel niggas. So.
For sure. When did you first get exposed to gangbanging in general, though?
So after Lancaster, of us living right there off of 3rd Street and Kettering, my mom ended up moving us to California City, just trying to like basically get us away from a lot of shit we was exposed to, because I haven't always been from 3rd Street East. You feel me? So when she moved us out there, I met 2 homies, which is Lil J Capone, shout out boy, and K9. It's my boy locked down right now. Shout out him, free him. I met these niggas, start hanging out with these niggas, and I ended up getting popped on me. Me and brother hanging out outside. Mom like, man, y'all supposed to be in the house and this and that. As soon as mom went to Walmart, we on the next clock. Y'all saw it, you feel me? So me and brother, we go over there with these niggas. They finna go check on some shit. And I ended up, long story short, we checked up on something and this and that. I ended up getting popped that night. And shit, from there forward, it was doors kicked down. Shit, it's already up. I got shot with the homie mama. I ain't gonna lie. Me, shout out Lady Hurt. It's good.
Damn.
Yep. I got shot in my back and shit. Shot in my chest. Brother across the street. So I had him. He was a young nigga, so he across the street laying down over there. You
shower laying down.
Cuz in the shower, you know what I'm saying? Trying to dodge this shit, what's going on in the real world.
Wait, really? You were in the shower and the house got shot up and you ended up like having to dodge bullets in the shower? What the fuck?
There was plenty of bullets on it. So.
That's insane. Also, I don't think I've ever complimented somebody's hat before, but that hat is cool as fuck.
Oh, man.
They don't see that it has the Simpsons logo on this side and then it got the clouds like the Simpsons intro.
I walked into mom's house and grabbed it off the shelf.
That's hard.
Oh, God. Shout out mom's shit. You go to mom's shit, you grab a little bit of anything over there.
Oh, shit. I got to get put on. Wait, but so that situation where y'all got shot up, was that like him being in the shower? It sounds like a drive-by.
So I ended up...
I was younger, so I was like...
So look, I ended up getting shot, right? And then when I ended up getting shot...
That's a crazy ringtone.
Brother was across the street. Brother was across the street. I got them crickets. Watch out. Hey, so brother across the street, but he not knowing because he just trying to duck shells. I'm over there. I got smacked in my leg first. Boom. I ran to the door. I see my nigga K9. He got his arms open like he trying to catch me because he see what's going on. He trying to catch me before I fall in. I'm not knowing I'm hitting my chest. So after I fell in. And brother like, nigga, he like, hold on, bro, you hit. I'm like, I'm hit, what? I look down, and the bullet is coming out slow as a motherfucker. You feel me? I kind of brushed it off, and we just laid down in that motherfucker, you know?
Whoa.
So, yeah, it's like, it's a lot that come behind this shit, and then, I got shot with the homie mom. So after all this shit, man, I ended up riding to the hospital with her and shit, and she holding on to me, stressing me out, got me overstimulated in that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn. But you're all right?
I was 14 though. I almost passed this shit, but I was straight. Woke up, I was good.
What, you almost bled out?
I had eternal bleeding. So it pierced my lung, and then it hit my rib, and then it came out my back. I mean, no, it came up and it went out my chest.
Damn. That's serious. Okay, so like how far did you make it into school?
Shit, to 11th grade. Man, I was at Phoenix, man. I was at Phoenix North. They're fucking shit up. On brother. We was over there squabbling over brother. No cap. Get dope. Get those in that motherfucker. Yeah, shaking the ground in that motherfucker. Dead homies.
So school was crazy every day?
And I went to 11th grade, right? I ended up dropping out before 11th grade. Brother got into a squabble. The red dudes over there, right? Came over there like 6, 7 deep, dead homies, and we boogie down on shit. Oh God, tell me I'm lying.
Damn.
Bro,
Yep.
sign back into school.
And sign back into that motherfucker just to do what we do. We got a program proper, right? We ain't gonna just bring the rollers out.
So you were seeing ops in school like every day?
Hell yeah, for sure.
And dudes fight in school like all the time, or you try to keep it chill while you're in school?
Nigga, we on that. We on that. I'm gonna fuck who you is. Shit, if niggas on that, nigga, we on that for sure.
That part of like why you ended up dropping out is because it was just hectic every day?
Nigga, I was tired of doing homework. Tired of that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga was ready to get to it. I was already, I had already got shot and shit. I was already introduced to my hood, and they was over there getting money. They offered it on 8th and 14th and 3rd Street. You feel me? They over there getting money. I didn't give a fuck about school. I'm trying to get me some chip. And I was already driving at 16, you know? Yeah.
I mean, so how were dudes getting money at that time? Like, I mean, you don't gotta say nothing that you did, but like, how
We was rapping and dancing.
Okay.
Dead homies. We just rapping and dancing.
He said, yeah.
That's the truth.
Jackson 5.
Yeah, something like it. The Jackson three.
That style.
Jackson 3.
Jackson 3.
Oh, we banging the 3 today? That's what we on?
Every
All right.
day, on me.
I hope the camera can see it.
Oh, because you just got that. I seen that. Yeah, you got it right on your forehead, huh?
Like you said.
Damn. So, okay. Let's break it down, though. You from Hustler Crip. At first, when I seen you, I'm looking at the HC on your face, trying to figure out what kind of Hoover you were.
Yeah, that's funny, bro.
Then I figure out, okay, he's a Hustler Crip. But you banging the 3, so y'all are Trays?
Yeah, we from 3rd Street, East, and Avenue Odd.
Okay.
Not gonna lie. Eastside Park, you know, where crack at, 3rd Street Hustlers. And shit. All you gotta do is just jump off the E-way, come down Odd, make a right, jump out your car. You're gonna see what the fuck going on. For sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
So
and we be in all kind of shit. So
really?
Yeah, we be in all, we not just buckets here and there, we in all kind of shit. So when you pull up, you might try to miss a nigga, but we outside for sure.
For sure. All right. So I mean, yeah, but like growing up, what would you say like the lifestyle was? Like what kind of shit were y'all doing when you were like, 16, after school, hanging out on the block, etc.? I'm just trying to like people like what the lifestyle's like in Lancaster.
16 after school, right? Because I was still in school at 16, but after school, after school, we was driving around, man. We was in and out of Barstow, man. Shout out my 3rd Street niggas at Barstow, man. I ain't gonna lie. We was in and out of Barstow.
Shout out Barstow.
We all in Vegas. We just young niggas, man, with motion. We made this shit look good to old ass niggas that was over there off of Walpole, man. Was over there, had this shit going on.
Everybody is
nigga wouldn't give a fuck if the engine was breaking, bro. Swear to God, we on the road. We getting there for sure.
Okay, so Vegas being like relatively close, that's like a common trip for y'all to take her?
Yep.
Would you go to Vegas more or LA more?
Both. Yep. Both. We kind of switch it up. They gonna fuck around and take a plane ride from Vegas, 30 minutes. You right here. It's that easy.
Oh, you just take a plane? You don't even drive?
We'll just take a plane. I mean, if niggas got to drive, then we'll drive. But if we want to get here, take that little 30-minute issue. It's like what, 110 or whatever, 120?
I mean, you're going to Vegas like to party and turn up versus like you go to LA. I don't even know.
Also, I got my kids out there. I got kids out there in Vegas, and then we got homies, and then HIP little K-Nice, my little brother from the section. He ended up passing on out there and shit. You feel me? He was out there boogieing down on shit. He was from the section. God,
for sure. So do you view? Well, okay. Was it like already like written in stone that you were going to be from the hood that you ended up being from, or was there ever like a possibility that shit was going to go a different way?
I ain't never knew this shit, but I found it crazy that I grew up on 3rd Street, and then somewhere down the line I end up from 3rd Street. I never had heard of my hood when I lived on 3rd Street. You feel me?
Because you're just a kid.
Yup, I was just a young dude. But I figured it out down the line and shit. Nigga been over there ever since.
For sure. Like, are the cops on it with y'all to a crazy extent? Like, you hear about gang injunctions and all kinds of crazy shit in LA and other cities. Like, is it like that out there as well? Like, is there an overwhelming police presence?
Free guap. Oh God. Yup.
They outside, but they
Free guap.
ain't no indictments and shit going on out there. I mean,
Okay.
but they outside for sure.
Hey, look, if y'all know, Free Guapo, dead homies. That nigga really a stepper from this 300 shit, man. And,
Would he kill a cop or something? That's what you're saying?
Free my homie.
You're alluding to something. I just don't know what.
Nah, just, when you asked about, Free Guap. Googling.
Great googly moogly. Okay, wait. So, all right, you drop out of school in 11th grade. Then, like, what's your life like around that era? Like, you didn't go to community college or nothing, I'm guessing?
Nah, so after 11th grade, I ended up having this is before I dropped out, 10th grade year. I ended up having my first kid. And then shit, once I ended up dropping out, I was, sold it to the streets and shit. I was more or less getting money, fucking bitches, making babies. Shit. I got 8 baby mamas. I got 8 baby mamas. I got 11 kids.
Whew.
Yep.
I feel stressed out just thinking about that. That's
Shit's
insane.
stressful. Hey, look, this shit's stressful, man. But this shit is real life. This shit is real.
So I'm guessing you can't even back up out a parking spot, huh?
No, you gotta watch your left and right when you back out that motherfucker.
You just stuck in there.
That bitch might be there with a knife.
It just feels too good. You can't pull out.
No condom.
I've been there.
Yeah.
I've been there, but my whole life I've been a little too on point.
I'm a raw dogger gang. I'm not gonna fake it.
Yeah,
I like the feeling. I'm the feeling type of guy.
There's no other option. Yeah, it's crazy. Like one day I'm gonna have to tell my kids.
I got a plan B in my back door right now in my car.
You got it on deck.
Hell yeah.
That's the only other option.
Yeah, I'm through now. Shit.
So you done having kids?
Hell yeah.
You gotta get that vasectomy.
Fuck no.
I heard that shit hard. Like you can reverse it later on, no problem.
I don't know.
Man,
I'm cool though. I'm cool on that.
I hear great things.
Shit.
I'm thinking about getting my shit snipped.
It's intense as well.
You say the water shit, bro. So this nigga.
You ain't getting no dick snipped or no nut snipped.
You ain't him no more, nigga. Once you do that, nigga, you ain't him.
No, you can still nut. It just don't have nothing in it.
That shit whack. You can't make no baby, nigga.
Just don't
Whack.
have nothing
Bullshit.
in it.
Yeah. But think about the games that you could play with a girl. You could tell her, I love you. I want to have a baby with you. Just shoot the club up.
Baby, you about to have my baby. That's you. He gonna be turning like, you gonna have this baby.
Yeah.
She gonna be waiting for fucking 18 months.
Yeah, she's going to be waiting and waiting and waiting until she realizes that shit ain't never coming.
Ain't no baby.
That's grimy. Get a vasectomy and then never tell us all.
I'm good though, man. I ain't straight. I got 11 kids though.
You with one of the baby mamas now or no?
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere out.
Oh, she's here. Okay.
Sitting down somewhere. Yeah.
Definitely. So, I mean, the first baby must have felt like a big deal.
Yeah, that was a big deal. I mean, shit, she the one that helped my eyes up to this shit. You feel me? She can't stand me like a motherfucker, but shit, she opened my eyes up to this life, to this real life shit.
Right.
So yeah.
So I don't know, somewhere along the way, whether it's baby 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, there's got to be like a moment where you're like, I can't keep doing this. It's too expensive.
Hell no.
This
nigga.
is craziness.
Hell no. I wasn't pulling up. Man, it was in that motherfucker. I ain't gonna bullshit.
And you don't believe in abortion, I'm guessing? Or you have a few abortions along the way?
Yeah,
too?
I got a couple. I got a couple. But shit. Shout out to my 11 kids.
How old's the oldest one?
Hey, subject. She
10?
15.
15.
Oh. Yep.
For sure. All right. So along the way, all those years of you being in the streets and whatnot, you get arrested, you get locked up, like you have.
Man, hell yeah. Me and my brother and them. I don't know if Giddo remember me, Giddo, K9. We at Lancaster City Park drinking Sky Vodka. You know, the blue bottle of Sky Vodka.
Oh, yeah.
The rollers yanked up on the nigga. I said, what the fuck? We in a Honda. Posted up. They put a nigga under. I had a warrant. So they grabbed a nigga, put a nigga under.
Okay.
That was my first time ever going to jail. We're right here to Silmar Hall right here.
Okay.
I was probably like, 17 then. About to be 18, 17.
How eye-opening was that, getting locked up? You get put on some shit?
Them niggas took me to jail for a bottle of liquor, right? And driving a car with no license.
Right.
That's bullshit.
Which, like, to normal people probably sounds like a reason to get arrested for having an open container in a car. But from your perspective, you're like, there's all this other shit I'm doing. Y'all got me for this?
Y'all niggas looked over all this other shit and y'all came for this shit.
Yeah. Well, and you had a warrant, you said.
Yeah, it was like for driving with no license and shit. I was young. Like I said, I had a car at 16, so we always just be
That's
wiggling.
bullshit, though.
Shit.
Niggas
Hell yeah.
shouldn't- you feel me? They shouldn't get booked for that.
But so when you were locked up,
Niggas
though,
got let go for that.
Mm.
Before.
What the nigga had, they said, you got suspended license. And I said, what the fuck?
but that's like the main time you got locked up, or it was other times as well?
Yeah, after that, I got locked up after that, too.
A bunch of times, or?
I got locked up after that a lot of times. We been in and out that motherfucker.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, for small shit.
You managed to avoid like prison and shit like that?
Hell yeah, I ain't never been. Who wants to go there? I've never been there.
No, yeah, for sure. But okay, so at what point you start rapping? You been rapping since you were a kid, or?
So I started rapping when I was 15, right? But shit,
Start rapping forever.
I started rapping when I was
Bro be,
15.
Rapping up the street with a nigga, bro. Like, I was young, like being irritated and shit. He rapping the whole way home and shit. Like, bro been rapping forever.
Turn the beat off and shit. Like, you never shut up. Whole time we driving, like, you feel me? And shit, I ain't gonna lie. Shit, that shit got me this far, nigga.
Yeah.
Shit, like, you feel me?
But it seems like
now.
you started taking it more serious like over the last year.
Yeah, in March. I ain't gonna lie. In March, I brought my homies out. My homies came out behind the nigga, and these niggas showed me that shit, nigga. It don't matter about who said this or that or who, you know, not with you or whatever, nigga. Just do you. And nigga, I damn near took too long to do it, but so when I started doing me, that's when I was able to realize like I could do this shit by myself. And whether my people with me or behind me, I'm such a real nigga. I'ma still bring my niggas outside. Dead homies. So that's how Lancaster do shit. We not like LA, bro. Look, we done went through shit and bumped. I'm talking about bump, nigga. Broke the kitchen table, nigga. And we still finna link up. When this nigga called me, we finna do that. Cause bro, that's how Lancaster connect. And this my blood brother, but I'm talking about my homies, my homies, my brother-in-law, it's my cutty right here. All these niggas that's standing around. That's how we bump out there in Lancaster. Don't nobody go unnoticed, and we not letting nobody take the under. You know, we on that every time.
So you feel like you guys are more like a family unit than some other?
Yeah. Trey blocking 2-7, dead looks. You feel me? If it's not that, I mean, I don't really know what it is. It's really, you know, like I said, we ally with certain people, but Trey blocking 2-7, that's a family for sure. Yep.
That's what's up. But so do y'all like connect with anybody in LA, or do you have like any kind of ties out there?
I connect with the A14 hustlers. And when I say the A14 hustlers, that's from Lancaster to LA all the way to Washington. I connect with all of them. If you from Hustler Crip, then we locked in.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie.
So is Hustler Crip big in LA? Because I'm not.
Hell yeah.
I'm getting from
y'all gonna see me out here August 14th, man. I don't know where we gonna be. You feel me? It's still loading, but yeah.
What, you gonna do a show or something?
I'm gonna perform that. Yeah, I know for sure. Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's what's up.
Hell yeah.
But okay, when you start rapping though, like you decided to really kind of make a run at it and like actually shoot some professionally shot videos and shit like that. You just felt like, you know, you'd been doing your thing long enough. It was time.
I ain't gonna lie, right? So before I started dropping, right, bro gonna vouch for this. Bro wanted me to make some booty shaking music for the bitches. He like make that shit for the hoes, right? But just the inner me is I gotta give it to him raw, right? We gonna still do the booty shaking shit for the hoes. We got some shit coming, bro. The inner me, I had to give it to him raw. And when I gave it to him, bro, it presented all of us, not just me or the bitches. It presented all of us, bro. And I feel like that put a big ass eye on Lancaster. They finna shut their motherfucking mouth in just a second.
No, I feel like you are smart to trust your instinct, because my theory is that every rapper, even if you want to end up being a fucking Bruno Mars or you want to be a booty shaking artist or whatever, you better start rapping on the block.
That shit
your
is
first videos, you got to be. The people need to see that you came from a real place before they could take you serious doing other things.
But look, it's so cold, right? Because brother, like he got a style like this. He put the 2 finger shit. You know what I'm saying? With the gangster shit, with the booty shaking shit. So cuz shit like shaking the room. I just heard some shit with Get Dough and RJ, dead homies. I said, nigga, loop the beat. On dead looks. I'm gonna go ahead and jump on that for sure. We got some shit, you know, but it's still gonna be let them know what we got going on, and then let them know that we waking up this summer, 2026.
Definitely.
So summer up.
I mean, I know I reached out to you from just like seeing your videos and stuff like that, but if you had like a lot of different people reaching out and showing love?
Shout out my nigga Zion, bro. Real nigga. This nigga, man, I tapped in with him through my Cuddy, right? Boom. Oh God. And I tapped in with him through my Cuddy. He came to our city and shit. Through the grace, of God, and then him showing up, I was able to get an eye from you. You feel me? It's my boy. So shout out Zion. They're homies.
No, that's what's up.
Yeah.
But okay, so you only put out what, 3 videos?
3 videos. I got one right now. Finna put you in it.
Oh,
Yeah, you in it. The big homie.
Let's get
Go
it.
in there.
Don't get the Birkenstocks in it. That ain't really player,
Don't get the old ass 11s in there.
Oh, no.
I had to grab these old ass 11s.
My cameo got to cut the feet off. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, like how much you record or how much you're actually working on the music. Were those just like 3 best songs you had?
Shit, since we just put it out there, so all the shit that I got right now, this is shit that I recorded last year. I was just focused as fuck last year. I was by myself for a little minute. I was able to sit down and just think, and I made like 6 songs. So everything that I'm dropping now is all the shit that I made. And like the last one, Step Formers, featuring my little brother, this Chase O. You feel me? Yeah. I don't know if you've seen that when I sent it to you.
Oh, it's the newest one?
Step Formers,
yeah, I seen it. Yeah. That shit hard.
Me.
But how'd you get the name Indianboy?
So my mama is Cherokee Indian, right? And then she a little bit of white man and all that. So I used to call myself the Black Person. My mom like, nigga, we ain't Mexican. So I'm like, all right, mama, you feel me? I know what we really are and shit. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna just put the Indian boy in front of the dub. My name from Lancaster is Trey Dub. That's my name. 320 Trey Dub. But
okay,
Indian boy is like a
rap name.
Rap name that I'm comfortable with. But I put the dub. If you ever hear my songs, I say it's dub.
Oh, okay.
So motherfuckers out there know, sonny. They know who I am.
That's what's up. Yeah, I mean, that's one thing I realized as time goes by, that everybody got kind of like a sneaky hood name.
Yeah, you gotta put the rap name on it and then squiggle the hood name in there. The rollers be on shit.
But that's what's funny too, is that a dude will
ducking the rollers. Hey, we ducking the rollers.
Dudes will have a rap name.
No police act.
That sounds like some hard ass shit, and then they'll have a hood name that sounds like some shit that they were calling them when they were 13.
That's what they was calling me when I was 5.
Yeah, see,
yeah, Trey Dub. I like 20s.
Yeah,
yep.
That's crazy. But
my stepdad gave me that name.
Sure. Okay, so you never had. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think the reason why I probably clicked your video in the first place is because when I saw Indianboy, I immediately think of Indian Red Boy, who's from out here and basically like went viral for dissing the Nipsey Hussle mural, and then he got chipped on live.
I don't know him.
Yeah, you never had anything to do with him, no? Okay. So yeah, that was like first.
I know Indian Blue though. Shout out him.
Oh yeah,
Third Street. Yeah.
Oh okay.
I don't know him personal, but I fuck with his music.
Wait, there's other Indian boys?
Indian Blue. Free him.
But is there an Indian boy lineage? No, are you down to take on?
I'm the only Indian boy.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yep. Sure.
All right. Got it.
Sure.
But I don't know. Like, so okay. One thing that kind of struck me is when I had you come out, because when I saw that Blueface had show in Lancaster and I was going to pull up, I said, Whack, I got this dude, Indianboy, you got to get him on the show. That's his hometown. If he performs there, it'll be a crazy moment for him. It could really kind of like launch his career in a lot of people's eyes, right? Yeah. And Whack is always like, everybody I ever told them they need to put on a show or whatever, he always comes through. But I know that was like a special moment for you too, because like even your mom and like your family members and stuff showed up in the crowd, right?
Look, moms and them always support me. It was crazy, right? And this, even though I just said I'm not Mexican or nothing, because that's just the truth, but we not racist in our city. I fuck with my Mexicans. They was out there throwing 8 threes up. They was moving out there. I'm like, oh, damn, they know my shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't expect to come out, and then I got a little wave, even if it was just a little wave. You know what I'm saying? I didn't expect to have a little wave that was actually rocking with a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because it was interesting crowd-wise, because like Blueface, like when he does a show, the crowd is a lot of women.
Yeah.
Typically. Like I've been to a bunch of Blueface shows. There's usually hella girls. And then you come out and I'm kind of like seeing in the crowd that the dudes who are there that know about gang shit, they're kind of the ones that are showing love and like actually like recognize you and know what you got going on and shit. That was kind of interesting.
That's Lancaster gangs. I'm not gonna lie. They really don't fuck with other Lancaster gangs, but I seen a couple faces out there. And shout out to the Hoovers. Shout out Jeff White from God of Heaven. My nigga KC from 9-4. That's my boy. He was out there giving it up. He was out there in a wheelchair giving it up. on me. And them niggas raised me too. You feel me? KC, Bullet Loco and them, 7 Boy and them. Them my dogs. And I ain't just throwing no names around. They're really my dogs. Yep, Snick. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out him.
No, that was crazy because Jab 5 got like a female fan base, it seems like, too, because he just swole as fuck. They just
that nigga got cracking shit. He got cracking. He don't got to do that gang shit no more, nigga.
Yeah.
That's what I was just saying right now. I'm finna lock in with my brother and make some shit so we can have the bitches coming in and spilling in on this. We don't got to, it don't always got to be, you know how we do it. It don't always got to be that, though, for sure.
Yeah, nah, fact.
You know, it's if shit don't go the right way, righteous, then we can take it there.
Yeah.
So,
no, it's definitely good to be able to hit because women are like passionate music fans in a way that some guys aren't.
Hell yeah.
Women care about like a hit song or like a dope song.
When the bitches start loving you, then that's when they play your shit for their friends. Once they play your shit for their friends, nigga, it's up. That's when it's right. Shit. Nigga. Fuck the club. We in their car when they loaded. They playing that motherfucker 10, 12 times while they, you know what I'm saying, in one drug.
Definitely.
So, hell yeah.
So are you the first person from Lancaster to have any kind of motion rapping, or is there anybody who came before you?
I've been telling this shit to my family, right? It's sad as fuck because niggas couldn't do this shit, right? And I'm not just speaking, I'm speaking on niggas who's not us. Niggas, because my people been doing this shit for a minute, you know what I'm saying? But niggas been doing this shit for years. I'm talking about the other side and them. You go to the other side and them. Everybody cool, but it took for me to open my big mouth, man, to get an eye on our city, man. So, yeah, for sure. I'm probably the only nigga from out of there besides me and my people, like I said, Trey Block and 2-7. If it's not us, or you know what I'm saying, or niggas that's really locked in as family members, then yeah, for sure, I'm the only one. Sure.
No, that's dope though, because I mean, I feel like it really only takes one person from a city to sort of break shit open and get like more and more attention put on other people as well, you know? So it'll probably be a good thing overall for the city.
Hell yeah.
Are you seeing that support though? Like locally, does it feel like there's an appetite for it where people want to get behind somebody from the city?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. You bringing me out, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. That gave me an extra umph to nigga keep this shit going because shit, nigga, they didn't just turn up because you said turn up, nigga. They like shit. When I came out, they like, we know this nigga and Adam Brody, it's on. So you feel me? Hell yeah, I feel like I got support there. I got support here. You know what I'm saying? And I got support everywhere for real, for real. For real. Hell yeah. Motherfuckers just press and play. As long as they press and play, that's all I need. I wouldn't give a fuck if you hate me. Press play, nigga.
Yeah.
Shit.
But I feel like a lot of times, especially in like a small town or a smaller city, that the people need to feel like shit is lit beyond their city before they can like fully adopt it. Like they want to know like, oh, Adam and Wack said that he's cool. Blueface see me like he think he cool. All right, like now we'll fuck with him. But if it's like just homegrown, they a lot of times like are real hesitant about getting behind something.
Yeah. So before I did this show, I don't know the guy's name, so I'm not gonna put nobody's name out there. But I tapped in with a dude, boom, and I ended up booking a fucking studio session, boom. I clicked on his shit, and I see he know a lot of people that you know don't fuck with me or don't like me or whatever. So when I booked it. The nigga sent my fucking $30 back. You know who you is, nigga. He sent my money back, and then he seen me at the show and was like, oh, I'm looking at you. And I'm like, nigga, fuck out my face, nigga. I was ready to slap that nigga. After I got off the stage, I came into the crowd and partying with the thugs, bro. Brought my niggas in VIP.
Wait, so he rejected your studio booking?
And then see me on stage, gang.
But why did he reject it? Because he thought you just looked like a crazy gang member?
Niggas who don't fuck with me. They was like from the far west of Lancaster or whatever, bro, but I don't know if they got a studio around the hood or just somewhere in there. I know where niggas be, but just I don't know the exact spot. But the nigga ended up sending my $30 back. Dead homies. True story. Ask RJ. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Niggas did that shit, bro. And then seen me at the show. And then when I came down to party with the thugs, he put his hand out. And I low-key dapped him, but I kept it pushing.
Damn.
Yep.
That's crazy. You think that the gang rivalries and everything will hold Lancaster back or not?
No, because shit, we'll bump with anybody. It's not about that. We trying to get money now. So, I mean, like I told you earlier, I dropped out of school for this shit to get money. Rapping was just something fun to do. But after March, nigga, when I seen that 20,000 views, I said, well, fuck. We here now. It's over. And 20,000 to me is a lot because we come from shit. I don't come from shit.
For sure. I mean, picture if there was 20,000 people in a room. That would be overwhelming.
Pictureville was $20,000 in my pocket when I did that video. You feel me? I probably wouldn't have been as amped as I was.
Took it further
nigga. I'm taking that shit personal. Yeah, because we dead broke doing this shit.
Damn.
Yup.
So,
Sure.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Not like dead broke.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
not
yeah,
struggling, but I'm saying like we not in a place where I go buy me a fucking GLE or CL63. I can't do that right now. So it's like
Yeah.
I'll put them all into this shit.
No,
Sure.
for sure. I mean, that puts it in perspective, though, for sure. That like this is like it's not just you're like some dude who's just doing it just to do it. You're doing it because you're really trying to find a way out the city.
Hell yeah. Hey, I wish I could bring my kids in this motherfucker. My kids, they little ass, they flip off the walls to that shit. You
Oh,
feel
for
me?
real?
Hell yeah. My little sons and shit, they put that shit on repeat, man, and they actually fuck with my shit. So
That trips them out to see their dad
hell
rapping
yeah.
and shit.
Hell yeah. The last video you see them little dudes in the back seat, that's my nephew and that's my son.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yep. Shout out them.
That's fire. So, all right, wait, just to like know a little bit more about you, though, like what would you say are like the artists that you like listen to the most?
I fuck with Mozzie. No cap.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
You know that
I listen to everybody, but like a rapper that I'm inspired by is, you know what I'm saying? Mozzie. I fuck with
That's
Mozzie.
funny that Mozzie comes up because you know that white dude that I was walking out here before?
Yeah.
You ever see Swamp Stories on YouTube?
Nope.
Oh, okay. He's like big NorCal, like drama YouTuber or whatever, like reports on all the beefs and shit like that.
I be on LA Hood Media, nigga.
Oh, yeah.
I be on AV Scanner.
But yo, I had just
Know about
asked
Swamp
him.
Story.
I just asked him, like, I brought up Mozzie and he just shot it down right away. He's like, nah, that's
Yeah, when you was
2016
like,
shit.
Bro, right now when you went out, you was like, this Indianboy. I'm trying to say what's up. That nigga kept pushing. I'm like, all right. This nigga's a model.
I wasn't gonna tell you who he was. I didn't want to blow his spot up.
Yeah,
but
man, I ain't tripping. I'm here with my people. We trying to let niggas know who he is.
Well, who's your favorite rappers out of LA?
LA.
Indianboy. Yeah.
I fuck with I ain't gonna lie, I don't give a fuck about nobody politics, bro. I fuck with Big Sad 1900, man. He something like a nigga in his rap game. And if he not bullying this shit, he working his way through this motherfucker.
No, yeah. Big
Every
Sad.
time I click on
Big
this shit, it's
for
like
sure.
a meal or better. You feel me?
No, he goes crazy, yeah.
Hell yeah.
No.
I just seen that nigga in Vegas on me. Shout
Oh,
out
for real?
that nigga too. Hell yeah, nigga out there going mania.
That's what's up.
Niggas had like 5 S580s parked up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, doing some player shit.
That's legit. What's the Indianboy turn up like on Friday night? What you getting into? We've seen the Henny and the weed being consumed on this podcast.
Nah, that Henny is shit. I be putting that on hold sometime. I got a newborn.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I drink that shit when I could, but the weed is all day, you know. But I got a newborn, so I'll be mostly in the house. Friday nights, you know, shit. You got me outside here, but you know what I'm saying. Good Friday night, I'm in the house, so
for sure.
Yeah. It ain't shit outside, man.
Yeah,
but the rollers and death. You go outside, you go to jail, you get your ass smoked.
So you at that place in your life where you don't want to necessarily be outside on the block all night?
I don't have to. I did it up already. And then on top of that shit, I'm 31 in 10 days, bro.
Yeah.
I don't gotta do shit. I don't go outside and then get tricked out my position when I know what I got going on.
For sure.
Yeah.
No, that's important for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right. So what's your plans like going forward for the next year? Let's say, like, what do you feel like you need to accomplish going in the right direction? You talk to any labels at all? It might be a little early for that.
No, I had a producer. He kind of like known out here a little bit, like in LA and shit.
DJ Flip?
Nah, Diggler Baby.
I don't think I know.
You know him? Yeah, nigga named Diggler Baby, but
Diggler? Okay.
Diggler like Digla.
Got it.
Yeah. But shit, I ain't really been tapped in, bro. I just been trying to do my own shit right now, as far as just pushing all my shit out. Yeah.
Definitely. But yeah, are you trying to like drop a project or are you more just focus on music videos for now?
Shit, after this music video we finna do right now, we probably gonna I got one more video I'm gonna do with my little cousin, and then I'm trying to do like a little 20-song little project, like, you know, baby album.
For sure. Like 20 might be a lot. 20 is a pretty long ass
Shit.
album. Do
Hey,
12.
That'll give me 2 years to just drop. I don't gotta say shit.
Okay, yeah. Nah, facts. All right, like anybody want to shout out? Anything else that people need to know out there?
Say shout out K9, free him. Shout out my nigga Zion, dead homies. Shout out Get Dough. Oh God. That's better than them. And, shit. Shout out my city for real though, cause shit, without y'all, nigga, this shit wouldn't even be possible for real. Bound to heaven. So yeah. And then the shit they need to know is coming soon. It's finna go crazy for sure. Yeah. And nigga, I got my foot on their necks right now, so I don't plan on stopping. You feel me? I plan on working my way up. Right.
Let's get it.
Oh yeah.
I see the vision.
Oh yeah.
All right, Indianboy. Shout out Indianboy, holding it down. Shout out the whole Lancaster.
You know AV661 in this motherfucker. Gangland.
Let's get it.
Yep.
Don't come
Yeah.
sliding through thinking you ain't gonna get put in the headlock.
Hell yeah. And I'm gonna slam a nigga for you. It's good.
For sure. Shout out Indianboy. Make sure you go check his shit out on YouTube, like, all that. Hey, shout out to everybody watch this. No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. Check out his YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Like, comment, subscribe. The
Hey, pull
show.
up to the Empire, man. July the 10th is going up in Atlanta. Bring the ones out. It's good.
The show. Let's
Yeah.
go. No Jumper. Coolest podcast in the world. And as long as we touch down in Texas, you know we had to try to stop by and have a long-awaited conversation with the alleged king of Texas hip-hop media.
Man, I don't want to label myself as just Texas.
Okay.
Louisiana,
Fair,
Florida, Chicago, I was on the early, but definitely like this is the staple. Like
Wait, okay. So what year you start interviewing people?
Like 2012. That's when I picked up the camera.
See, everybody got years on me, man. I didn't even start till 2015. That's crazy.
I mean, you white though, so you was already 2 steps ahead because you white.
He already threw me in the
No,
trick
I'm
bag.
just
I
keeping
can't
it
deny
real.
that. Yeah,
I'm just keeping it real. Like,
well, I had like an entryway. Okay, my entryway exploded with the SoundCloud shit.
Yeah.
Whereas you were already super tapped in with like the streets and
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
And obviously that's been sustaining and it's a big fucking scene, but it's a little bit maybe of a more slow build.
Man, yeah, and I mean the interview culture is not the same, which we'll talk about later. But for up and coming rappers, like that, it's like the fans don't even care about. It's like you got to reach a certain level, but then once artists reach a certain level, then they don't even want to fuck with the Vlads, the No Jumpers, the Say Cheeses. Like, let's keep it real. Like, you go look at everybody's channel, it's less and less up and coming rappers.
Yeah.
And you know, part of that is both ways too. Is the demand for up and coming interviews aren't the same, and then it's just niggas is charging now, and then it's like the fans want personalities.
Yeah.
So the culture really shifted. It's not really like 2015 anymore.
I used to have this like sense that when I did an interview that this was going to continue to get views and make money for a long time. And I very rarely see that where if I go back to older interviews, it's just like, oh shit, it's like getting 1,000 views a month, like 2 months after it comes out, which is kind of a weird feeling because like so many of those early interviews I did were just like sustained long-term views and shit. But now there's so many different platforms that it definitely doesn't feel quite as
split up now.
Okay, what drove you into doing interviews in the first place? Though?
Like, I'm gonna keep it real. It all started with MySpace. Like I was a MySpace celebrity. And
for what? How'd you get to that point?
I met a girl. Well, I just ended up following a girl from Glendale, Arizona.
Okay.
I never met her. We never had each other's we had each other's number, but at this time I'm like 13, like 14 on MySpace. And this was like in social media, whereas though, like in 2004 or 5, you didn't have phones. Like you couldn't get on social media on your phone.
Yeah.
So this girl, she knew how to do graphic designing. And she had made me a picture. She was just like, send me a picture. You wearing the outfit. I got the picture right here. And she said,
in your favorites?
Is this a part of like social media, like history?
Oh shit. You pulled that out so fast. I don't know how the hell you just accessed that.
Oh, shit. But yeah, if y'all watching. Or if y'all know me, y'all know. But this picture, so she had made this graphic design photo of me. And then I had posted it on my MySpace. And then when I got back home, because back then you had to get on a computer to get on MySpace. So I got on the computer and I had like 60,000 friend requests. This was like 05.
Just because you look so fly in that picture?
Yeah, but because back then, I think I was like the first person to have like graphic design, like a full body graphic design.
Wow.
And so make a long story short, she started doing like crazy shit for me, but people thought I was doing it. Like she was never charging me. She was never charging me. So people wanted their picture like that.
Right.
So I would charge them $20 here, $50 there. This was I'm in high school. I'm a freshman, sophomore. So I would make not a lot of money, but I'm a kid, bro.
Something.
Like
you get
yeah,
that bug in your head of like, oh, I can make money on the internet.
Like I'm thinking like that, like in 05. Like we didn't even have phones yet. We had flip phones. Like we had no crazy social media. So I'm already thinking like that. Like my dad hated, because I used to hoop. My dad hated that I was like always on MySpace. Like he just didn't understand it. But me, I'm racking up friends, like I'm networking, like females, I'm playing basketball, meeting girls at tournaments that I met on MySpace. So it all started from there. Then I'm making money. So I'm like, damn, like $300 a week. Like that's decent cheese for real.
Did you already have a sense that you were a different type of person? Because we were talking about you on the drive here and the fact that you don't drink and smoke and everything, that you never even tried it.
Yeah.
That just stands out to me a lot of like, oh, if he felt like he didn't even need to try getting fucked up, that means that you just had like a real sense of purpose and confidence.
Yeah, I think I'm just different. Like when all my homies started like smoking weed and like gang banging, meeting up, fighting, I was meeting up with bitches. Because to me, if you got like women, like if women are on your side, like you'll always win for real. That's even with music. Like if you have a female fan, you know, that's just what it is.
But
like,
you're the king of like the most male dominated subculture, which is like hip hop interviews.
Yeah, that's true
like
too.
All of our audiences are like 90% dudes.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But to my point,
well, I guess music as a whole is women like it. Yeah,
it is. But so the computer used to be in my dad's room, my mom and dad's room. So I would have to sneak in there to get on the computer. And back then AOL was loud as shit. I don't know if y'all remember the dial-up tone. Yeah. So that's when I got into like the social media shit. And then that's when like MySpace fell off, Facebook picked up. Facebook was trash. And then that's when Twitter came along and I started throwing parties on Twitter. So yeah, that's how I got like into it.
When did you first have the idea to interview somebody though?
Who was your first?
Like my friends, like I would like friends from school that I knew could rap. I would just start doing that. Go to the hood, people just freestyling. And then I don't know if y'all remember the Jade girl that got beat up in the locker room on World Star.
From back in the day.
Beat that bitch up, Jade. And Beat King did a song to it, but it was a viral Jade fight in the locker room, a black girl.
Yeah.
That's Mo3's baby mom now. It's crazy.
What?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, that before he passed, he got her pregnant. But that's Mo3's baby mom or whatever. But she went super viral and I had interviewed her. And I started like doing like real like viral interviews like that would go viral on World Star. And then boom, I would slowly get like into the rap shit, you know, the Chicagos. I would drive to like Chicago, New Orleans, and just start interviewing niggas in the hood.
But at that time, were you just doing like everything? Because you have like a bunch of interesting stories, I think, about how you did interviews with tons of artists early on, and some of them didn't even come out, right? Like, didn't you do a Rod Wave interview like way before he blew up, but you didn't put it out?
Nah, like we discovered Rod Wave. Like I got him signed.
Oh, really?
But I never interviewed him. But I've interviewed.
I might be thinking of someone else.
It's a lot of interviews that came out, got deleted. Like this girl I used to mess with, she deleted like my TK interview. And I was so mad because right when she deleted my TK interview, you did a viral interview with him.
Over the phone from jail.
Yeah.
But a girl deleted it?
She deleted
like a bunch of good shit
too, deleted a lot of good shit. Yeah, she deleted a lot of good shit.
You're a dog.
Man.
You must have done her bad.
I mean, just sending girls money on Cash App, shit like that. Like sending girls money on Cash App and things like that. She had caught me on Christmas.
And you don't have the raw files from that TK interview or anything?
No.
Wow.
No.
That's brutal.
But it's just a lot of interviews I did early, like you know,
early. Were you looking at Zach TV as a motivator, or was that just somebody who was kind of doing it at the same time?
Nah, not really. Like we were really like friends. Like this was back when we was like charging people for interviews and shit.
Oh, really?
Like now I pay people to get on the platform sometimes, but
because I remember a long time ago I seen a video of you and Zach TV outside together and y'all came
because Chicago was trying to divide
pitch y'all against each other because they were saying that y'all was doing. I was paying
exactly. You know your shit.
I was doing my shit.
I would go to Chicago and do like interviews and shit, and then Chicago people would be like, well, his interview was better, or it was like a versus. So it was like I had to go to Chicago, then you know, and that's funny because that day, that's the day I thought FBG Duck was gonna rob me.
Really?
So I never got an interview because he kept like begging me to like come over. And it was like 40 niggas over there.
And did you just not give a shit about the danger? Because obviously Chicago's always had this reputation.
man, to me, it was just God, like sticking and moving, like being in Brick City with like 600 Breezy. Like we was on the west side of Chicago, almost got robbed like twice. I was with DJ Oreo, Chance the Rapper DJ, and we were looking for his house. And I'm not driving. I'm telling my homeboy, in Chicago, you don't slow down. You got to drive like you know where you're going.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's dudes on the corner, and they looking at us slowing down, and they up the pole on us. So shit like that has happened, but nah, man. I've been with some really good people like Lil Mouse and all them, like really good, people in their section.
And your main way of monetizing at that time, besides YouTube, was the fact you would do like the big interviews for free, and then you would go interview other people and charge them?
Yeah, at that time I was charging people like for interviews and shit like that, but that shit will melt your channel down real bad.
Yeah.
So I stopped doing that. And just made it to where you had to really like earn your way. Yeah.
So that day you was in Chicago, you was there for Duck though?
I was in Chicago I was in Chicago 2 times a week.
Yeah.
Chief Keef's mom, fucking bro, I'm Rico Reckless super early, 600 Breezy. I was King Yella. Like I was in Chicago, Tay 600, like I was in there every week taking that spirit flight. Every week I was there. So that's what created me to eventually have a bond with Zach, because we would always discuss prices, and he was lowballing himself at the time. I'm like, man, you Zach TV, bro. Why you charging a nigga $400? Like, so we would discuss that a lot, and then next thing you know, he died, man, and
yeah. Rest in peace. Did that change your mentality at all?
Hell yeah, I started wearing bulletproof vests to interviews.
I was about to say, that's when you brought the vest out.
Yeah. That's when I started having security and shit. But yeah, that shit really like changed a lot.
It's crazy because like I feel like you can think like early on, especially like you might not understand how important doing these interviews is. And then I remember just like meeting up with Vlad one time and him just telling me about all these interviews that he had done like 10 years before, and like him having that conversation with me and just realizing how important this shit could be really changed my mentality. Like I already knew I was hyped on it, and I already knew that this was like what I wanted to do, but I don't know, it just like really cemented in my mind like this shit is important as fuck. It feels like you had some understanding about that if you're like uprooting your whole life and going to Chicago every week to get more and more of this content. Like, did you have a grander vision, or did you just know that like this is working right now? And this seems important?
I didn't have I mean, I was just shout out to Sloppy Joe, Nate, Fat Boogie, Nikki. Like we would all like put in like $200-300 a piece, and we would just pick a city.
Okay.
Like it was sometimes I would just like, hey Nate, where you want to go? And then sometimes I would put together like a bullshit tour. And I would map it out. St. Louis, Oklahoma, St. Louis, and then Memphis, just map out shit and then go get the best shit out there at that time. Like we just had no idea.
Yeah.
We were just moving. Like how y'all doing right now.
Right.
Houston, Dallas, like getting the best shit that's currently going on. Like that's what we was doing.
Yeah. No, definitely. I feel like I got like real complacent at a certain point with just like being in LA and just having people come to me. But there's a certain like energy that you get when you're really like touching other people's cities, you know?
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay. So like when would you identify that there was like a shift? Because I feel like at a certain point you kind of realized that you didn't necessarily want to be on the move doing mass production of interviews, and that you wanted to be a little bit more focused and get the ones that really mattered. And now I feel like your channel exists with like a little bit of a different style where you might not do as much content, but the shit that you do is like very topical and on point with so many of the different interviews you get. I just find myself sitting there looking at it like, fuck, I wish I had that idea a week ago, but he got it.
Yeah. Damn, bro, just really like the times changing. Like I said before, like the up and coming interviews didn't really get as many views and shit. So I just start really just taking in what the fans wanted, and then I don't know, man, like really just curating shit that people want to see. Like I don't know. That's a really great question. I really just go with the flow. Like I really just go with the flow for real.
Well, from my perspective, it seems like at a certain point you realized that you just weren't going to build the level of business that you maybe were interested in running from just doing interviews over and over and over. And you realized that like maybe instead of just trying to make all this money from YouTube, like a Vlad or a No Jumper, you were going to embed yourself in the scene that way, be super connected to all the up and coming talent, but that your focus was going to be more on signing artists and being able to hit big licks off of finding these artists early rather than just piecing it together by just doing mad interviews.
Yeah. I really like, and to be honest, like I really love doing the interview shit. It's just, I don't know. I just feel like the culture changed. Like especially when I met Charleston, like, you know, people know that Charleston gets a big bag off interviews, and I'm not trying to change the subject, but it's just like a lot of people wanted to be paid for interviews and shit. So it was just like, I really just fell. I don't really know. I just really fell back from doing interviews and shit. Like, it's not because of artists. It's not because of our IG page is popping. But I just really just wanted to be like really selective. I don't know why.
Right.
But I always tell myself I look at your shit like, man, I need to pump my shit up more. Like you looking at my shit like, you know, I'm being hand selective, but I'm like, man, I be wanting to pump my shit up too.
Right.
Like,
but we're both in a similar. All right. When I signed Sky Bree to a management deal in 2021 or whatever, that was a moment for me where I was kind of like, all right, well, you're either going to keep grinding out this content, but here's this off ramp. Like maybe you should be an OnlyFans manager. Maybe if you focus your life on this, you can make more money, which I still am a little torn. I'm still like, there's part of me that's like, man, maybe I should have just zeroed in on that a little bit more. But it's like we made our names off doing interviews and shit, but there's always other opportunities, you know?
Do you mind if how much have you made? What's the most y'all made on YouTube in a month, if you don't mind?
I think like during the pandemic, we did maybe like $250,000 off of just AdSense. So that was cool.
I think us probably I'm gonna say like 180.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a
especially for you being a one-man operation, that's super impressive because at that time we had tons of people doing content all the time.
I was looking at because I pay attention to everything. Like when I seen you do the warehouse shit, I'm like, and then I'm looking at your YouTube, I'm like, how the fuck are you keeping up with all the expenses? Like I'm scared to get drowned in that shit.
No, that is the most wise perspective you could possibly have, because for sure, like us getting that spot was kind of a mistake. Like it's cool, it's not like running us dry or anything, but it's definitely like more than we need, you know? Like at a certain point I thought podcasting was just going to become so big because it felt like it was growing so much during the pandemic, but then at a certain point it kind of came back to earth.
Did you buy the warehouse, buy it? Get some in LA? Sheesh.
In a nice part of LA too.
Damn, I don't know if you remember me texting you one day. I'm like, bro, how much you make a month? Do you remember that?
Not really, but
yeah, like we
talked,
we was conversing. I was like, bro, how much you make a month? Because I'm like, it's like YouTube. Because I see like the streamers, they gauge how much they want to stream and shit like that. Like YouTube's really the same way. Like I could hit up Victoria and be like, yo, let's stop playing this month. Let's make 120. And we could do that.
Right. I noticed you like supercharges some months. It'll seem like, oh, Sean's at it.
Yeah, like I like YouTube because I can gauge it, but I don't like forcing shit that's not there. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, people like the Charleston shit. And, you know, I'll find other creative ways, but I just don't like forcing shit that's not there.
We were saying that yesterday, like, there, like all the content that we did that's super exciting for us this weekend is like stuff that you probably wouldn't do because this is kind of like territory that you've already covered over the years.
Like what?
You know, like obviously like you've done, well, I'm sure you've done Maxo and like, you know.
No, I've never done a Maxo.
Really? Oh, okay, well, right.
Like I've been a Maxo fan like for years since he dropped like the Lewinsky joint like years ago. Like, like I've been a we just never did it. Like I don't know if I don't know. Like I don't know if it's back.
You think he might be a hater?
No. Definitely not a hater. Like been around him for sure. Like we converse when it's time to converse, but I don't know if like somebody on his team. I don't know if it's a team thing, but we just never did it.
It's also like you want to wait for the right moment.
Nah, we've had a lot of nice moments like where it would be a good interview. But Maxwell's one of them ones. Like he's definitely like a Houston OG. Like he got the hood, he got the street guys, and then he got the skaters too.
He looped it in with the sound.
Yeah,
at that time he was like the one Texas gangster that fit in with the Playboy Cardis and the fathers and the Lil Pumps. He said that. He's like, damn, Adam had Lil Pump opening for me.
Yep.
I'm like, fuck, I'm not even remembering this shit anymore. But
Maxo understood it, but we just never got one in. I don't know what it is, but I love what Maxo has done though, for sure. But what else though?
Like we did a little CJ Casino last night.
Yeah,
I assume you done him back in the day.
Yeah, plenty of times. But like right now, it's like a gray area because the Yayo shit.
Yeah,
and I'll post me and Yayo are in business. You know,
Yayo's your artist.
We work. I've got him a bag. I got Yayo a crazy bag. I don't like saying people are my artists because you know he's really his own artist.
But so is that Yayo saying, "Hey, I don't want you to fuck with my ops," or is that you just feeling like it would make you look weird?
Nah, because I still fuck with Sauce Walker. It's nothing nobody can say about Sauce, bro. That make me stop fucking with him. It's nothing nobody can say about Yayo to make me stop fucking with him. I fuck with both of them. Like, but CJ, we just like it's like a love-hate thing. Like he'll get on the internet, go off on me and text me, go crazy on me, FaceTime, so it's just like a gray area. But I don't not fuck with him. It's just that's just the time being as of right now. It has nothing to do with Yayo.
I think like a lot of people, myself included, Vlad included, over the years have realized that if you really want to be the guy producing the most content, that you gotta kind of just let the rappers talk shit about you at a certain point and just be able to take them back. And once they're done, like, all right, you want to do another interview? All right, cool.
Exactly.
Cool.
Yeah, but I have nothing against. But you know, with Yayo and him got going on, like that's like real Fort Worth shit. But I don't know. But Sauce, I fuck with Sauce. Like we came up together. Like when I remember meeting Sauce in Austin, he ran up on me. Like Sauce, the most confident person. Like he just wears it. And I know y'all got like a funny relationship.
I mean, I feel like I've never done anything but show him love. Like his main gripe with me is that I said that I wanted to do an interview and crack a pint with him, which I thought, okay, we're both lean enthusiasts, so that would be cool. Him probably more so than me, but he took it as more like a racialized thing of like that I didn't respect him, which is like, bro, like if you wanted to negotiate a fee, we could have done that too. I was just talking about the pint. That's on me.
Yeah,
that's not like your payment.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe I phrased it differently at the time, but even when I like go back and forth with him, I try not to be disrespectful because I've always been such a big fan of him and I respect him as an entrepreneur and everything. And even when he was like kind of ranting against me the other day, he was like, I respect you going to Houston and doing content with all these artists and bigging up the city and shit. So I feel like it wasn't like a pure hatred thing.
Yeah. Nah, I fuck with Sauce, man. And he's like the first dude. I met him like 2013. He was probably like one of the first guys who had money like before rap. Like all the shit he's saying is like it's true.
Right. So wait, how did you actually meet Charleston? And did you have the vision for the fact that you guys were going to have this sort of long-standing content relationship?
I was in the bed with my girl, and he used to go live on Facebook every morning, driving his car, and the PS5 came out, and he was mad at everybody for buying the PS5 because at the time he said he was broke, so he was just mad at everybody buying the PS5. He said he couldn't buy one for his son, so he started going off on everybody. And I told my girl, I said, I'm gonna make this guy rich.
Really?
I'm a creative player. Like that's like.
And at this time, he had no followers. Like how
he was known. He was known in the city for sure. Like he was already doing his thing. I ain't gonna come in and act like he was just a bum on the street and I just turned him up. But I did turn him up. But he already had the formula down. Like he already kind of semi understood the internet. So I told my girl, I said, I'm gonna turn him up. And then he used to put his number all over the internet. And I had text him. I said, yo, this is Say Cheese. Like, let's do an interview. And he didn't hit me back. So I'm like, damn. And then he was still posting on Facebook. So I had called him one day. He didn't answer. Then I texted him. He finally got back with me. And then we did the interview. And
did it go nuts from the first one?
It didn't. It didn't. Okay. I knew it would took 3 tries.
Really?
I knew it. I didn't pay him. He pulled up with Dewberry. And that interview didn't go up because the audio fucked up. So we did it a second time. And then he said like fuck Nipsey and George Floyd. He had said some shit like that. Kind of got a little traction. And then he went at Gilly about the Lil Uzi Papa Corvette shit.
And you never had any kind of communication about what he was going to talk about in the interviews? It was just whatever he felt like saying?
Nah, like nothing scripted, nothing planned. And then at the time, I think I still wasn't paying him. And then Vlad had paid him like $2,500. And then I was like, shit, like, let's do whatever Vlad gonna do, I'll double it. Cause like, you know, like we tight now.
Do you have any idea how many you've done with him at this point? Dozens.
Charleston's made over $1 million with me.
Really?
Yeah. Like each interview I'm giving him from 75 to 10.
Really?
But his interviews do so good. I don't mind.
But you used to cut shit up into clips and then drop the full thing, and now you kind of just drop the full thing.
I like this interview because you giving game.
Yeah. I've always been curious because I've seen you go back and forth a little bit.
Because interviews do more money in full.
You think that overall that makes you more money?
Yes, it does.
Really?
You got to add the ads in. I don't want to give away too much game.
Yeah.
Add the ads in every minute.
But that's how I know I'm disconnected, because I haven't had to add the ads in myself in a long time. And the other day I'm talking to Trap War Ross, and he mentioned like, well, the real, like, yeah, you can monetize, you could do a mid-roll ad at 8 minutes, but if you get it to 12 minutes or 18 minutes, then you can get 2 in or whatever. And he's like telling me like exactly, like, he's thinking about the length and how many ads. Because I'm like, I ain't thought about that in so long.
I'm looking at 1090 Jake, and I'm looking at the Trap Boy Ross's, and I'm like, how the fuck is Trap Boy Ross getting money and he's only doing 4 interviews a year type shit? Remember when he used to rarely do shit?
Yeah.
But it makes sense now because you're making more money in one chunk, and then you can still break it down afterwards.
Well, that's what he's really smart with, is he'll make the video so that he can cut out the chunks and put it on the second channel. But then, I was looking at his channel, and like he'll get 5-6 million views in a month without putting anything out. So his back catalog goes crazy, which is something that is probably better than the interview.
Yeah, because it's like he does more like a documentary type of format. Like,
people just go back to it over and over. Yeah,
I always wonder, like, would Vlad start doing full, because it makes more money.
I mean, he does clips and then full, but then he also has the membership. Same thing with us, where it's like he's trying to get people to give him $5 a month, and then they can get it.
Membership?
He does more than us, but he's been doing it for like 5 years. It's definitely decent. I can see it growing and growing. Like he told me how much he was making from it, like the first month, and then I never asked about it again for like 4 years. And then I asked him about it, and I'm like, oh, okay. I probably should have been doing this from the first time you told me about it. Okay.
6 figures, didn't
No, but it's still like solid, And it's like having money that's consistent and doesn't depend on you doing a million different fucking interviews and getting a million different clickbait headlines and whatever. Like that's gotta feel pretty good,
Yeah, damn. But yeah, with Charleston, Charleston makes a pretty big bag with interviews. And I mean, now he's doing the Aiden shit. Aiden's giving him like 30 grand. Like the
streamers fucked the game up.
Man,
they got money just falling from the sky. It's not correlated to anything.
Man, would you stream?
Not like that.
Would you?
If it made sense. I mean, we stream like the podcast a little bit, but it's like I only got so much time in the day. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't do 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
And then I don't want to do no scripted shit either.
And then that 8 hours, the 8 hours of you sitting in front of your computer reacting to shit or whatever is like, it's cool while you're doing it because you're getting donations, whatever. But it's like that has like the worst replay value of anything.
It does,
versus interviews or documentary type stuff. People go back to that, but nobody's really trying to hear. Oh, I wonder what Adam was thinking about a year and a half ago.
Exactly. Yep. Real shit.
For sure. Wait, but so with Charleston, you guys just lock in whenever you feel like you got a good.
Yeah, we usually like to do we like to do the first of the month.
Okay.
Every month.
All right.
Like, cause. And it kind of hurts sometimes because we, like when Ronnie passed, like that was my guy, but we just had to talk about it. Just like that interview, the interview time with Charleston fell like a day after Ronnie passed, and Ronnie was my like real friend. Like I knew little Ronnie, but his baby mom, Ronnie's baby mom, was upset about that. But me and Charleston, that's just what we do. Like I can't.
Has there ever been a time where he said anything during one of your interviews that you were like, this is too much, I got to cut this out?
Yeah, like when he talks about like kids and stuff, like that shit kind of like hurts. Like damn, like when he said that shit about like Gilly's son, like that shit's like damn.
Ugh, yeah.
But I know
involving kids is tough.
But I know Charleston though, like it's easier for me to do that because I know Charleston's really just playing with the internet. Like, he don't. I mean, a lot of shit he really do stand on, but I know he really has a heart for kids.
The mind-blowing thing for me is when I see people who are kind of like certified street dudes or whatever, and they still won't denounce him because they respect so much of the other shit that he says that like they can just accept the 80% of his content that they like and ignore the 20% that they don't like. You know, the 20% might be what's really getting people to click and bringing them in, you know?
Yeah.
Niggas be trying to hold you accountable to shit he say though.
At the beginning, it was real bad. Like I was losing subscribers.
Wow.
No, I don't think you understand. It's hard to lose subscribers.
That's crazy.
It's hard to see. It's hard to go from 989 to 987. Like really like losing subscribers. Like
and believing in it and being like, I'm gonna keep going with this.
Yeah, you got your mom, you got my mom calling me, my dad calling me, asking me who he is. And it was bad in the beginning, but like after a while, it's like he didn't made so many like good points, and then old points he made or come like you know how the internet is. They're bringing up shit that he said 4 years ago, and it now it sticks.
Yeah.
So it's like, how can you really argue with that?
But bro, that's the other thing that fucked up the internet game is that everything's clips now.
Everything's clips.
Yeah.
Everything is clips, bro. Like
when X died, I always like when I look at my views for like the whole time I've been doing No Jumper, there's just the one craziest spike, and it was the day X died because everybody went and watched his interview. That wouldn't happen like that anymore. Now it would be like, oh, we're gonna take this interview and cut it up into a million pieces and put it on Twitter and TikTok and Reels and
Do you
everything.
report that shit when it's on TikTok in IG? Or you
I
let it
don't.
go?
Do you?
Nah.
I know Vlad does. I just don't bother.
Yeah,
Vlad
Vlad
said it takes forever to get it taken down.
Vlad don't be playing.
Vlad, he's a Jew. You a Jew?
Nah.
Yeah, he's Jewish. He don't play about his money.
I feel like I relate to the Jews though.
Yeah, I mean, it is.
I'm always trying to be cheaper.
Yeah, I mean, me too. I'm a 3-4 man crew, man. You got a whole
Yeah, we
staff.
whittled it down over the years though. We got a little
see.
too big at one point.
I see. It's funny you made that video talking about going broke. I said, this dude is not broke, bro. Shut up, dog. Stop playing.
I had an important message I wanted to get across to the world.
Yeah, people ate that shit up.
That was a good week.
And then you got your IG back too. So that was amazing.
What do they do? This thing? I want to do that.
How'd you get it back though? It just appeared back?
Yo, massive shout out, and I don't think he wants to be bothered about this, but like 40 ounce Van, you remember him?
Yes.
From back in the day, he used to make those crazy hats and
Yes,
shit. He's
New
still in the
York.
game. And I interviewed him back in the day, and he was just the one person who tapped in and said, yo, I got this girl. Like, and then she just boom. And what's crazy though is I hit her about Ugly God had me hit her up because he's dying for all these years to get his Instagram back.
I'm the one that told
She
Ugly
couldn't do
God. I said
to kill the guy?
No.
Crazy.
Nah, he
I'm sorry.
Nah, he I said, hey, let's do an interview. And he was like, he basically felt like Ugly Guy felt like he couldn't do nothing without his IG page. I said, bro, I lost 4 IG pages, bro. Start a backup page, and if you get that one back, now you have 2. I got like 4, like I got like 4 throwaway pages, and they each got like 500,000 followers. Yeah.
Oh shit.
And we got like over like 98 fake pages on IG. It's
Whoa.
bad. But anyway, I said, Ugly Guy, you need to start a new page and I'll shout you out. And he got like that day, he got like 60,000 followers. So he was really stuck on the IG page for like 2 years.
Right.
Yeah. I'm like, nigga, start a new one.
I wonder why they took his shit anyways.
I don't know.
You know, he always be posting memes and shit, so probably he post some crazy shit.
Yeah.
But wait, so Ugly God, so wait, this girl got you your shit back?
She did, but then like, and she didn't want any money or anything. She just like said she worked there, and then Ugly Guy hit me up like, bro, can you please like just ask her if she can get my shit? I hit her up. She didn't respond to me. It was like, I don't know. Like I feel like maybe she looked into it and saw that it was a little too serious. I don't know.
She a white lady?
Maybe Hispanic of some sort. I
And
forget.
she works for Facebook.
Yeah, I guess.
You gotta keep her in your back pocket.
Yeah.
She live in New York or LA?
I think New York. I hit her up about that, and then I hit her up about one other thing that she didn't respond about too. So I'm like, why did she just descend from the clouds and help me with this one thing and then just go away?
Right?
What is that? Doesn't usually
know.
happen.
Shout out to her though.
Yeah, shout out to her. She all right. So I guess
there's a lot of places.
Yeah, there's a lot of places we could go. A lot of places we could go for it. Okay, this is one thing I've been really wanting to ask about. When I was outside the club in Houston, we're going around, tons of people out there. Cartel Bo, a little drunk. He told me, hey, just so you know, you good out here. Sean Cotton, Real Tune, they can't be out here like this. They done said too much.
Damn, Cartel Bo said that?
I know, I was gonna keep it anonymous, but I figured why
No, you
not throw
good.
him in the mix.
He just DM me He just DM'd me to post this shit yesterday about
And
the
I seen
Yayo
you
shit.
posted it with the
Yeah,
Yayo
like
shit.
But I grilled him about it the next day too, and he said he's like, it's not like anybody gonna kill him or something or whoop his ass, but like there's stuff that people would want to talk to them about because I guess like from a Texas perspective, people see you as being very much up in the mix when it comes to a lot of the beefs and crazy shit that's going on.
I don't know. I just left Houston, so I just left Houston.
Being around a bunch of unruly gangsters.
Yeah, I
in the morning.
I have no idea. I mean, if he was drunk, it came from a real place. But I interviewed Cartel Bo. I was there early with Cartel Bo. Like me and him was like Shaq and Kobe when it came to his rollout. But I don't know.
You might have just been gassing me up.
Yeah, probably so.
But when was the first time that you really felt like, shit, I'm like really wrapped up in this? Because looking back at the Mo 3 shit, the Trap Boy Fred shit, all that shit, it's like, damn, like Sean was really in there covering this shit that probably just seemed like a rap beef, but then at a certain point, it obviously got way more serious.
I mean, which situation? Because like even like G Money, like when I interviewed G Money in Louisiana, I interviewed.
Yeah, right before he passed, right?
He asked for an interview. I'll never forget. I interviewed him like over like a speakerphone, and if you go back and watch, it has millions of views. But he like begged for an interview, and that whole time he addressed that he had slept with Youngboy's sister. I didn't know that, but that's something that he had said in the interview,
right?
And I mean, then he passed, and then people blamed me for it. So it's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes where rappers, they want to tell their side of the story. If I'm interviewing, I'll interview Yella Beezy, and then Mo 3 doesn't agree. He wants to have the last word. Then Yella Beezy wants to respond. Then Mo 3, it just never ends. So
they think you instigate.
Yeah, but it's the whole time. It's like, yo, y'all want to do it. Y'all want to let y'all space be said. So that's why I learned from that. With the Yayo and Saw shit is when they go at each other on the internet, like when he did an interview with you and Vlad and Academics, I didn't post none of that. Like I try to stay out of the back and forth now because if something bad happens and it's documented, it's going to come back on Say Cheese did this and that. So, and I only did one interview with Yayo about Sauce, and it wasn't even supposed to go down like that. Like it was supposed to be me, Charleston, and Yayo together.
Oh shit!
And it was supposed to be on like some Fort Worth shit, but Charleston didn't show up. So,
but with Yayo, you can't really control him if he wants to talk about.
Yeah, you can't control anybody, and you can't control what any man says for real.
True.
So it's like, but you know, that's what I learned from that. Like, you see documentaries say like Say Cheese or Sean Cotton had something to do with like Mo 3 passing. It really started with Roy Lee. Like the comedian.
Yeah.
Like once Roy Lee got jumped at a club one night. This time I'm living in LA. And No Jumper was just now starting off. Shout out to my homie MT, Michael Taylor. He told me about you, white homie.
Really?
But you were just now popping off, and I was living in LA at the time.
Why'd you decide to move there?
I was just stay with MT. He would live in South Central and shit. And like I told you, I was stick and move. I was dealing with a girl out there doing like Soulja Boy interviews and Rich the Kid, Famous Dex. Like that was that era.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Trill Sammy, that was that era. So I would be out there with them, sticking and moving. Chicago, LA, sticking and moving. But this was like when you were coming up, and I would always hear about you on Melrose and shit. And were you on Melrose at that time?
Downtown until like mid 2017, and then we went to Melrose.
Yeah. You were downtown at the time. But to my point, Roy Lee got jumped when I was in LA. And that's when he started going back and forth with Yella Beezy online.
Right.
And then that's when Roy Lee got shot. They said he was set up. Somebody was trying to pay him for a skit because he was a comedian.
Right, yeah.
And then he survived the shooting. He went to a club they had booked him at. And then he died because he had a what them shits called? When the bullet blood clot.
Oh, really? He died like weeks afterwards.
Yeah. But I never interviewed Roy Lee or anything on social media. So when Roy Lee died, that's when it went crazy. That's when Yella got shot. And then and then it makes me look bad because I'm interviewing both parties.
Yeah.
So that's what I learned from that. Like beef now, I'll never do a back and forth let everybody tell their story because I'm not gonna win. I'm gonna be the loser of the situation.
Like me right now with like 4 Extras and King Pill going back and forth. Like it seems like good internet content, but then King Pill goes and shoots a video in his neighborhood. And then all of a sudden we're on the precipice of like anything could happen with this.
Yeah.
Like this could totally turn into a serious situation.
Somebody could die, somebody goes to jail, and then you're left here.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna say, Adam 22, he's white, he doesn't care about.
And even if you believe in what you were doing and that you didn't cross any lines or whatever, it doesn't change the fact that it puts a big old stank on your brand.
Exactly.
Everybody just kind of associates it with that sort of content. And that could be a real brand risk.
Yeah, because like I have AAU basketball teams, like I get back to the community I deal with kids, like you got their parents seeing this shit, like your name's attached to it. Like, bro, I'm not a street guy at all. Like, I don't even act like a street guy. I don't want nothing to do with the street. So, but just having that on your name is like, no, bro, like these people wanted interviews. They wanted to let their name on the biggest platform in their area. And that was that. Somebody died. I'm so it's just that's just what happened.
I mean, that's one weird thing about the streets and gangbanging is that nobody ever wants to blame the gangbangers.
Nobody.
But you as like a square that should know better, who's in the middle of it, that's an easy target to blame. You know?
Exactly. Yeah. So, but yeah, I've always, the G Money shit was real tough on me. And then like even Tech and Main Music, like they're at it right now. I'm not covering that. Yeah. Tech is my guy. Me and Main, that's my guy. So it's like I haven't posted none of that because if somebody dies, they're gonna say Cheese did it. So
yeah,
it's just staying out of it.
It's wild though, because it's like by doing that, by sitting it out, you're basically opening the door for all these other pages to just be like, well, we're gonna relentlessly document the fuck out of this shit. Like we made that decision when Draco the Ruler was beefing with everybody from Inglewood and all these Bloods in LA and stuff. We could have been doing daily, like breaking down the lyrics and like Draco said this and et cetera. And we kind of already sensed what this was like turning into. So we decided to like not treat it like content. A lot of other pages did. And then obviously it ended in a bad way.
But see, that's why for so long I tried to hide. For so long, people didn't know who ran Say Cheese. For so long, it was they called me Say Cheese. I didn't have. That's why, like now, like I'm about to start to like this, like literally, like in weeks, like to really like pump up the Sean Cotton brand. But that's a reason why, like I really like Academics has a brand, Adam 22 has a brand, Vlad has a brand. Apart from the No Jumpers, apart from them, like y'all have y'all personal brand. But for so long, I tried to hide for so long. Bro, niggas outside of Texas didn't know who ran Say Cheese.
But was that a thing for like safety reasons? Because being a journalist, especially a black journalist, it's harder for us to do.
Yeah, bro. It was times I was breaking news hours before like niggas knew who was getting shot.
Yeah.
And it was easy for me to go to Chicago and niggas not know my face. Like I was in Chicago crazy, but the casual fan wouldn't know that's Say Cheese. They would just think I was a black guy with a camera. So that's when I was in Detroit, Dex Osama, like moving and grooving, like the Baltimore's, the St. Louis, like it was easy for me to maneuver because I wasn't super Sean Cotton brand. I wasn't putting that's why it throws me off when Cartel Bo said that, because I don't even speak on things. And
this was him drunk at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm just saying it so that he can clear it up.
Bro, that's my guy. Like that's my guy. Like he just hit me up yesterday.
Yeah.
But I don't even like Real Tune has way more opinions than me. I'm not even opinionated. I'll post shit on Say Cheese and go about my way.
Because I was having that conversation with somebody the other day, and I was like, if you want to know like what kind of person it takes to be a big name in rap media, you kind of need to be like controversial, loud, up in the mix. Because look at everybody who's killing it. Me, Joe, Vlad, Academics, like etc. And I even used you as an example. I said, if anything, Sean Cotton obviously has built something huge. It's great. It's powerful. But he would be a bigger name if he was in the bullshit.
Man,
yeah.
I'm telling you, I know so much shit. Bro, I know, it's been a lot of it's been a lot of times where niggas gotten killed, shot, robbed. And I like, bro, people talk to me. Like, I really like, I be outside. I don't be in the clubs and the studios, but like people see me, like people talk to me, people call me. Like when that shit happened with Sauce, I've been in Memphis. I knew, like, I was on the phone with his dad, like,
really
hours before it even hit the internet. I be knowing shit, bro. But it's like I can't. Me being black, me being outside, having to protect my brand. I don't bro. It's times where I will send to a BZTV or and I hate saying littler platforms, but I will send to smaller platforms so they could break it, and then I'll post it because I don't need shit on my mental. Like I don't need people coming after me.
No,
so
yeah, that's a big decision for sure. Yeah. Okay, so what about the J Main connection? Because people a lot of times will try to be like, oh, you blew up J Main. And I'm like, hell no. You forget about all the interviews that Sean Cotton did with him in the lead up to that, which I remember I would like click on clips here and there, but I wasn't like a fully 100% a fan yet. And then at some point, it just kind of, I actually remember the clip that made me like, oh, we got to get this on is when he was homeless in the.
No, he was really homeless.
Right. But he's living in his car and like staying in people's cribs. But he was like in the storage facility.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, this is actually like getting really interesting. Like he's putting together a whole soap opera out of his life.
He was really homeless. At the beginning, I didn't want to interview J Main because when I would go to YouTube, all I would see shit was like fuck King Von and King Von this, King Von that.
Yeah.
And then like the first, second interview, like I just didn't understand it. But you know, V, the girl who edits my interviews and stuff and shoots my interviews, she saw something in him. And I just kept interviewing him, and he kept telling stories, kept giving us stories about the Tay Savage situation and
that
shootouts.
was really what blew him up.
Yeah, and then he he did the OTF face tats, and so that's really like what blew him up, and he was storytelling, and but at the beginning I didn't see it, I just didn't understand it, but he was really homeless.
Right.
Like I ran into him. Well, I didn't run into him. I picked him up from the U-Haul one time, and I had gave him some cash, and I was like, hey, bro, take this. This is for our next 2-3 interviews, bro. Just take it. And he was moving and getting the U-Haul and everything. Super good guy, though.
Right.
Yeah, he said you helped him get back on his feet.
Yeah.
Before he even.
Yeah, like, and
after Thunky Mane took his channel.
Yeah, like I helped him back get on his feet, and I wasn't on the internet with it, but I just knew what we could build. I gave him a few thousand, $4 or $5 grand. Like, hey, bro, this for our next 2 interviews, bro. Just don't run off on me. And he came back. We did the interviews and we ran it up. But that's really what it is now with YouTube is you gotta create characters like the 607 Unk guy. Like people want to see that now. People don't want to like up and coming rap interviews aren't. I mean, these niggas be on drugs. They're not informative. You don't learn anything from them. Like they don't want to talk. Like up and coming rapper interviews are not what they used to be.
You know,
like not to cut you off. Like when you just interview Scrooly G.
Yeah.
If you would have interviewed him 5 years ago, that would have did 1 million views.
5 years ago, but I feel like he wasn't popping 5
No.
years ago.
I'm saying like the space of like rap. Like
we also put those clips out before the full one, which always kind of a sacrifice.
That
then
makes
the full
sense.
one doesn't
That
have
makes
as many
sense.
views,
That makes
but
sense.
Yeah, getting his first interview was definitely
like up and coming
exhilarating,
interviews used to be the shit. Like now it's like people don't.
But you know what's the weird thing too is it used to feel like you interviewed somebody before they blew up, and then that interview would get mad views once they blew up. But now I don't feel that as strong.
It don't.
They're gonna do bad interviews afterwards, and nobody cares that much.
It don't.
Unless they become like a generational.
Yeah, but then you got to understand now. You could do an interview before they blow up, but then they're going to do 1 million interviews in between.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like 1 million more platforms
it's just
now.
so much less rare. You know?
Yeah.
And there's a certain extent to which I think people want to see him talk to us. Like even with Charleston, like I remember when I was going back and forth with his team, they were trying to get me to pay him an outrageous amount of money for an interview. And I mean, I basically just shut it down. But I went through YouTube and I screenshotted all of the interviews that he had done over the past like month or two. And it really stood out that he was doing whatever he was doing with different outlets, but then when he would do your shit, it would do like 1 million or like a little less than 1 million. Like you really had him like people would way rather see him talk to you than some random person.
Exactly.
So, like that relationship is a big deal.
Yeah. Do you feel like you have any? You feel like you created any players in the last 2 years, a year or two?
Created
the Crip Mac. I give you that 1,000.
That was like my Charleston White. I feel like I just found him off of fucking making little crappy Instagram promos for brands and shit. Yeah. Nah, but 4 Extras has been a big one for sure.
Shit,
Brick
even-
Baby was huge until he got locked up.
Yeah.
I feel like even the Jen Lee situation was kind of like a thing where I posted them and then we posted them on
Jen
the
Lee
jumper
was
shit.
big, yeah.
Took off.
But now it's less likely that you'll be the one who's like fully shepherding them into the game, because even somebody like King Pill, I got to be like, okay, Cam Capone did have him first, and then I feel like we kind of blew him up more from there. You know?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, the interview space is weird.
Who's another character or who's some more people that you feel like you help blow up or take to the next level
that you don't get credit for, especially?
I know about the Rod Wave situation as far as artists and even interviews.
I discovered Raw 49 too.
Raw 49.
Yeah, I discovered him in New Orleans. Have y'all did an interview with him yet?
Yeah.
He been on No Jumper before?
Yeah, a couple years ago.
Yeah, I discovered Rob Quando Rondo.
I remember early on you did something.
And when
right?
we posted him beating on his on the car, fresh out of jail, like Raquel Cyrus.
Spot him, got him. Shit, you had signed Spot him, got him, and then that's when all the I think Tonight
we
J made the
signed
video.
Yeah, why he walking around like why he acting like we beefing or some shit?
Yeah, all right. So which is because I did hear
I don't have no beef with
I did hear him
J,
say
bro.
that you don't really like him because he
I
exposed Spot him, got him.
if anything, I respect his grind. Why would
Yeah.
no nigga? You did. I was hurt. Like I was mad. Like fuck this nigga. He got the #1 song in the world. Like I was mad at that, but I don't care about that. Like bro, that's
you ain't
part
take
of
it personal.
Nigga, I'm in the media business. I understand that. Like,
But that puts your two roles are at odds there, because as his manager or person who's like protecting him and trying to shepherd him into the game, you don't even want anybody talking about it. But then as a news platform, it's kind of on you. Like you almost have
no, I was like, fuck, like damn, but I wasn't like DMing him like bitch ass. Nah, like we like we good, bro. Like
y'all did have a conversation.
We didn't have a conversation.
So it really was no.
So that's why I'm like, what do you like? Why you keep going? He went the bootleg cash.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you why you keep saying this shit? Like, bro, I have nothing against you, bro.
He's just doing his job, really. I mean, especially him, like he exposes. snitches.
I have.
Like, that's what he does.
I respect the grind, bro. I'm not one of them people who are boxed in. Like, bro, I understand it. Like,
You just gotta have him up. Maybe I just ain't had the
yeah, we definitely should have a conversation. Charleston's the one who hate him.
Charleston hate all the white boys. Man. I try to get
showering him in money. He's able to enjoy the presence of a Jew just because the Jew is throwing buckets of money at him.
Yeah,
and even Aiden had to work pretty hard to build that relationship. You know, like remember they weren't fucking
he
each other
went,
for a while.
yeah. Charleston winning on me. Justice with anybody. Like Charleston gonna go in on everybody. And then you just gotta just let it boil down. But with the 1090 Jake shit, I have nothing against dude, bro. Like, I have nothing against dude, but yeah. And me and Rod Wave, I just want to say this too. Like, I don't have no beef with him. I just was mad at the label because I didn't get a finder's fee. Like I took Rod, like Zeke from he was at Alamo. Zeke was at Alamo.
Yeah, that was Zeke.
I went up there during Christmas break. I'm like, yo, it's this big kid, it's this fat kid in St. Petersburg. He's it. He got this song called Heartbreak Hotel. He's the guy. One of the A&Rs was in there writing it down on the table, and they was writing his name on the table. Then Rod Wave had hit me like a week later in January after Christmas break when the offices opened back up. He was like, "Thank you." I'm like, "Damn." I'm like, okay, like that. Like, but I didn't know. So I was really mad at Zeke because I'm like, damn, like if he would have gave me 2 points on that album or that signing, I would be up 10, 20 million right now. And then it's like, the only reason why I was upset with Rod Wave is because like, bro, I have a brand, I have a company.
Yeah.
Like, bro, if you could just like give me an interview or like this is at a time where I'm making money, but I'm trying to like find my way. Like, bro, if you can give me a shout out, other artists will see that and it will help me grow my company.
That go a long way.
Not more of, I didn't give a fuck about me, like, and shout out to Quaisha. Quaisha found him. Let me say that. Quaisha, that's my...
She work on your team.
She found him.
Yeah.
She found Spot and got him too. Yeah. Let me give her credit because she's in Florida.
Yeah.
Like the Florida man shit, the Florida man saying, that came from Say Cheese.
Really?
Yeah, because back when...
Well, that's an insane lore because that's like normal people say that.
Yo, I'm telling you, because back when we had came up, me and Quaisha had a meeting, and we really changed the whole scape of. Remember when media platforms used to only post rap shit? They used to only post rap releases and shit.
Yeah.
Me and her was like, yo, let's start posting shit that is happening in the real world.
Yeah.
She's in Florida. She lives in Florida. So she would make stories go viral in Florida. A man got bit from an alligator. Florida man finds cocaine and turns it in. Florida man. And then other people would steal her stories that we made go viral. And that's when Florida man went viral. All that comes from Quaisha, a black girl from Orlando that she doesn't say anything.
Really?
So I just had to put that out there.
Wow. Yeah. Cause I mean, we don't like talk a lot about the different stuff that we do with our Instagram pages, but that did always kind of stand out to me of like, oh, Say Cheese like reports on a lot of like random stories.
Yeah.
I have no idea how you even get turned on to it.
Before that, it was like even us, like we were stuck on music releases, straight music shit, but we were like, you know what? We need to make this shit different. We need to report on new laws that are coming out. We need to report on fucking the war. We need to report on this 26-year-old teacher sucking a kid's dick. And
why is that the biggest thing now?
I don't know.
Every story is some teacher, especially the hot teachers, banging their students. That is everywhere.
They be cold too.
It's
Them
crazy.
teachers be cold.
Yeah, sometimes, and you're like, why are you fucking with a 15-year-old boy?
Yeah,
Like,
like
what is
you
that?
could.
Where did that come from?
But I just want to give Quaisha her credit while we on a big platform. Like she found Rod Wave, she found Spot 'em, Got 'em. Like she found a lot of these Hot Boy, Glock 9. She found like she signed like she did that.
So okay, signing or getting Rod Wave signed didn't work out. Did that ignite a fury inside you, a fire where you were like, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna make sure that next time I find an artist I really believe in, I'm gonna be able to actually sign it myself or really be able to participate.
Yeah. Like it's it lit a fire, and like I have a lot of artists that are under me now that I don't, because you want to, you got to be strategic with them. You don't want to, it's a lot of artists that I'm working with right now that I won't put out there. But
because if you say this is Say Cheese's new artist, all of a sudden the expectations are out of hand. You're directly involved. Anything people don't like about you, they're immediately putting on this guy. That's why when people are like, why don't you sign somebody to No Jumper? You can have him on the podcast all the time, etc. I'm like, listen, like maybe one time, but if I have them on the show every week and they're not a podcaster, it's not going to be a good look.
Yep. You just got to just sprinkle it around. But it's a lot of different things that my hands are touching that I'm just like, shh, like let's grind it out. Like you got to do your part and I'm gonna do my part. But
you partnered up with Hitmaker?
Yeah.
How did y'all relationship build?
Oh, shout out to Tony, man. Tony's that guy. Tony from Hitmaker's that guy. And he believes in me and 100%. Huge deal. But we did the deal and we, probably
I see you got the warehouse. I see the plaques. And shit, so I'm like, you cooking up.
Yeah, we cooking. We just got to just find one.
Yeah, because you have like a lot of different things going on at once that I feel like it might be kind of tricky to figure out what to put your time into because
I'm selling everything. Let me say this on No Jumper. The weed farm in Oklahoma, selling it.
Oh, you done with it? The 40 acres?
I'm selling that. All my real estate, selling it. I'm selling everything. I'm putting everything into Bitcoin.
Why? Just to simplify life?
Huh? Simplify life, less headaches. Bitcoin's going to 10 million. You're white, bro. You are you into crypto?
I got some.
You a whole coiner?
Yeah.
My guy. Hey,
I mean, a coin is like 20K, right?
A coin right now is 100K.
For a Bitcoin?
A Bitcoin right now. Look it up.
What the fuck? Really?
Yeah. Man, you better come on, Adam. You too rich to not have at least 10 coins, bro.
I have.
How many kids you got?
One.
Get it? Okay.
You too, right?
I got 2 kids.
2 kids now?
Yeah.
Okay.
But your kid needs to have a coin for herself. Because by the time she's 18, that shit's gonna be like worth 13 million.
Oh shit.
So I'm selling everything I have and I'm putting it in a Bitcoin.
She does have a piggy bank.
Man, put all that in the Bitcoin.
Okay.
And I know you got money. I know you do the pipe.
This
talk.
is me letting the Coinbase app update because I haven't opened it in so long.
So what made you, you know what I'm saying, get out? Because one day I seen your story. You had like a fucking cul-de-sac with like 8 houses or
I'm
like, damn, what the hell?
Fort Worth. I have like a whole neighborhood. I had bought all land, like 10 minutes from downtown. I bought that for like 150. That shit worth like 400 now. So that was a quick flip. But I'm about to sell that, and I'm about to sell it for like 400,000, and then I'm gonna buy 4 Bitcoin. Like I'm trying to get up to like 20, 30 Bitcoin. because it's gonna get to 1 million. It's at 100,000 now.
But you could sit in your office for hours and hours and hours and listen to new talent and try to just figure out like who you believe in, or you could schedule interviews and do those, or you could, I mean, the real estate stuff you're saying that's on the way out.
Yeah, that's just.
But how do you decide like what you want to actually do with your time? I feel like that's like a tricky decision.
Interviews for sure.
Okay.
And then I mean, you don't have to. I don't have to be super hands on with the artists that I work with. Like they have managers. They have. Shout out to my guy Third. He really helps me. He helps me with the communication part. So I don't have to. I'm not 24/7 talking to everybody. They know what they got to do. Yo, TikTok snippets, studio. Do it over and over again till you catch one, and then let me seed it. But I'm not super 24/7 talking to them every single day. No.
So you don't think there's a lot of value in you going and spending a couple hours in the studio with an artist?
For sure.
Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm not I'm not every day. Super hands on.
Or like, hey, change this word.
Yeah, shit like that.
Like this beat, like take that one sound out. I respect people who can do that, but that's not my skill set.
Yeah, I do that a lot. Like when I am in the studio with artists, like I'm super, opinionated.
Okay.
But if you're asking my daily schedule, nah, like I'm like content king. I'm trying to figure out news for IG, news for Twitter, news for our AV, who we interviewing. Hey, what's the goal for this month? Like we always get together at the end of the month. How much we making next month? Let's do that. We need to get him. Bet. We need to get him. Bet. Okay, he's charging 5,000. Fuck him. Like I'm always trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I feel like I can't run the news page at this point because it's like I just have so many other things going on, and when I see something on Twitter and I'm like, oh, that'd be a great post, like I have to have it so I can just send that to the team and have somebody whip it up, because like I used to be in Canva making the image or whatever, and it would make it so that if I sat down over breakfast to eat my fucking eggs and I'm looking at Twitter, I'll find a post. All of a sudden I'm making the post. It takes me 5-10 minutes to make the post. I post the post. Now I'm back on Twitter and I realize like I only spent 5 minutes out of the half hour I was sitting here eating breakfast actually looking at the news, and I spent all this time posting shit.
Exactly. Yeah. I post from time to time, but I do have a team of people who like they like Quacia's another, she posts too. But I got a team of people that, check emails and shit like that. Like I said, we're about 5 or 6 strong. I still do like curating content.
But having dipped your toes into the real estate and the weed farm, all that, you're just like, you know what? My time is better being focused on these things that I'm super specialized in.
Yeah, like I just want to do I want to do what makes me happy.
That too, yeah.
I don't like, and I feel like when you do what makes you happy, the money's gonna come.
Yeah.
Like, and me doing real estate was fun. It was cool. I learned a lot of things, but you have to rely on people in that space. In this content space, I know if I go hard, the harder I go, the more money I'm gonna make. And I hate relying on people. I hate it. Like, bruh, I hate relying on people. So that's what really spun me away outside of the real estate shit. And like I said before, Bitcoin is going to 1 million. Anybody who's watching this interview, I've done 1,000 every day. I'm watching Bitcoin podcasts. I'm on it, bro.
Word.
Bitcoin's going to 10 million. So I advise everybody to at least get to 0.1 Bitcoin. At least own 1 million Satoshis. At least own 1 million Satoshis. You know how many Satoshis?
What is a Satoshi? I know that's the founder or whatever, but
100 million Satoshis are in 1 Bitcoin.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have to buy a full Bitcoin. You could buy a 0.1. You could buy half a Bitcoin. At least own 1 million Satoshis.
We're not going to see a cotton coin?
Nah.
That era's over?
Nah, that shit's over. That shit's over. But for sure, man.
Okay, so
all right.
Yeah, where do you want
You
to take
don't
this?
smoke, you don't drink, so I know you gamble. Is that your vice?
I'm done gambling.
You done gambling?
I'm done gambling.
What's the most amount of money you lost gambling?
I've lost 70,000, but I've won like up to, in 1 week I've won up to like 220.
Yeah, because you
like I'm betting 5 or 10 a game.
I be seeing you gamble a lot.
I'm done though. I'm done.
On sports primarily?
Yeah, per game.
Just gamble on sports though. You don't do any other kind of gambling?
No.
Yeah, like he's big into sports. Like
I'm 5,000-10,000 per game. I'm done with that though. Just because it takes up my time. Like,
yeah.
And when I quit betting, I ended 4-0. So I wanted to end off top.
Yeah.
That was last Sunday. I went
So you finished betting, you finished gambling last Sunday.
Last Sunday.
Nigga, you'll be back.
It is Sunday right now. So if you were going to do it, today would be the day, I guess, right?
Let me see. Yeah, last Sunday I quit betting and I won 20 grand. My bad. I won 20 grand. I'm about to show you. I won 20 grand betting last Sunday. And I just was like, you know what?
You ain't playing.
I'm gonna end it on a high note.
Wow.
So seafood and gambling, that was my vices. I still eat a lot of seafood. Yeah, I'm done gambling.
So what you do in your spare time for fun? I know you.
It was gambling. That's in my spare time. I was really dry. It was to a point to where I would stop looking for content, and I would stop. Like the interviews would, like when you notice the interview drops, when my interview production would drop, it was because gambling.
Damn. See, that's not good.
Like waking up in the morning, looking at the plays for the day. You know, baseball. The game started at daytime.
Yep.
So it was like I could wake up and win money at 12 noon.
But okay, that's weirdly consistent because anyone who knows me knows that when I'm not doing hip hop content, I'm probably either watching poker content or playing poker. Academics, I don't even know exactly what he's into, like blackjack and shit. But like, remember his old girl was saying that he's lost like crazy amounts of money on shit, whatever. Vlad does not gamble at all.
He's a Jew.
He's too neurotic. He doesn't have the personality for it. He needs everything to be in his control. Yeah, but that is interesting that like a lot of us kind of end up putting our time into that.
Yeah, so I mean, so poker, that's like how much you gamble, how much like.
I mean, you know, if on a Sunday, like my favorite way to play poker is like on a Sunday, 8 or 9 a.m. I get on and I'm playing a bunch of tournaments between like $1,000 and like $100. But in total, if I have a bad day playing poker, I might lose 10 grand. If I have like the best day, you might win 20, 30, unless you really hit a crazy. Like I was in a tournament one time where it was $2,600 to enter. I got 100th place for like 30K, but first place $2 million. So I'm still I just need that kind of lick.
What's the big the highest you ever got? Like in placements?
I mean, like I've won tournaments where I won like 30K, 35K, so shit like that, where it was like a $300 tournament. You win $3.
So what's the thrill of you trying to be number one?
The thrill is just like trying to get better at the game because the dudes who are like really great at it are like fucking gods. Like they just study this game so hard. They understand it so good. I'm obviously not at that level, but like there's so much to learn from it. I feel like poker, because I got into it when I was like 20, it fucked up all the other gambling for me because it's like a type of gambling where you have some control, but not all the control. So to me, gambling on a sports event when I don't know anything about sports is just kind of, I just don't really care. It just doesn't do it for me.
So, gambling like it, and that's why I wanted to show y'all like I ended on a high note because when people stop gambling, it's because they went broke.
Yeah, lost.
Like me, I ended on a high note. Like, and that's why people keep going because they end on a low note. And you keep chasing your losses. So that's really why I just was like, you know what, like I'm done. I got to get back to what I love. Like I was telling you earlier, and I feel free. It feel like I was released from prison, bro. Because you get up and you're looking at stats, you're looking at trends, you're looking at numbers and who's playing, who's pitching. I just had to just leave it alone.
Yeah, like some of the poker dudes that I like pay attention to, I try to take their like focus when it comes to poker and like just like turn that towards interviewing. Like anything that takes me away from interviews and content, I try to like push out of my life. Like I try to keep my life just family and then content. And then everything else is just kind of like, a little bit of a distraction, but I try not to let it come into the forefront. All right. Can we talk about the Mo3 era? Like how deep did your relationship actually get with him? And what was that time period like?
Man, we were tight, man. Mo3 was like the last rapper I seen blow up from like CDs. He really was selling CDs. He was really like, when he said he was sleeping in his car, he was really doing shit like that. Like he was really dirt broke. Like he was really the underdog out here. Like people, because he didn't have a lot of money. He wasn't flashy. He just super talented. You know, and a lot of people counted him out in the beginning. You know, a lot of people, I want to say the city of Dallas was really like super Yellow Beezy, super Trap Boy Freddy. So Mo 3 was always the underdog, and he always had that chip on his shoulder. But we were really tight. Like the week before he died, he did the last time I seen him was in Houston. A place they say I never I'm scared to go. Like
I'm gonna start something with that one right there,
bro. Nah, I love Houston though, bro. I love Houston. But I'm in Houston and I see Mo 3 at this TD Jewelers, and he's super mad. Like he just did a song with Kevin Gates. It has like 12 million views at the time in like a week span. Like it's going up, it's going crazy. But he was just like super upset because he wanted to be huge. He wanted to blow up. And that was like the last time I talked to him. And that was the last time I seen him. And then the last time I talked to him was on the phone. He said that Ghazi from Empire was about to move him to San Francisco.
Oh, wow.
Get him a house on the hills. And but he said he felt like he compared the last time talking to him, he said that he felt like Dolph. He said, I feel like the 100 shots Dolph situation.
Really? Wow.
He said that.
See, what's crazy about that is that when I interviewed Mo 3, I mentioned to him that I had Dolph and Key Glock coming right afterwards, and he was like, yo, like, do you mind if I kick it for a little bit so I can just say what up to him? Because he had never met Dolph. So, like, I got to see them meet and Mo 3 telling him what a fan he was and everything. And I don't know if Dolph actually knew about Mo 3 yet, but they had that moment, and that was really cool. And then you fast forward like a year or two, and they're both gone.
Both gone.
Terrible.
Crazy. Like, I was in Miami at the time. I'll never forget. Like, when Mo 3 passed, I was in Miami. And I just seen like the highway situation. And then the night before, like I don't know, shit was crazy. Like, and you just see, I don't know, like bro, like what? Like he wasn't even supposed to be here. Like he was supposed to be. He came back to shoot a movie, a little movie they were supposed to shoot. But yeah, Mo 3 was my guy. Like when I say he was a student of the game. Like me and him will bump heads because of Rainwater. Rainwater super annoying. Super annoying, bro.
Yeah,
like I fuck with Rainwater. Like
yeah.
But he's what you want in the manager.
Yeah.
Like
persistent.
He is aggressive and annoying when you don't want to be.
Super annoying, bro. Like Mo 3 would drop a video at 2, at 3 o'clock. Hey Sean, why you ain't he talk fast. Why you ain't supposed to bro, shut the fuck up, nigga. The shit just came out. Let me wipe my ass. Let me wake up.
Yeah.
But that I don't think Mo 3 would have been where he was without Rain. Rain, super annoying guy, but he's effective. He's super, he's in your face, he's rah. A lot of rappers are too cool for school. If you're too cool for school, if you want that mystique, you're gonna have to have a spokesman for you.
Yeah.
You can't have your manager can't be Mystique and you be Mystique. That's just not how it works, bro.
Yeah, you can only be Playboy Cardi if you got some people that are down to
you gotta have somebody
get you through the door. Yeah.
You have to have a rah.
Because when Rolling Loud comes calling, Cardi can't just be in vampire mode. There's got to be somebody to take the call. You know?
Exactly. So that's Mo 3. He needed Rain, but me and Mo 3, we had our ups and downs because of Rain. It was times I wouldn't post Mo 3 because I was mad at Rain.
Really?
Man, fuck Rain. I'm not posting your shit. Fuck Rain. I want Rain to be mad.
Right.
It was times me and Rain was supposed to meet up. Nigga, where you? I'm at the barbershop. And like me and him, like he really like. So that's why I was like, when people talk shit about Rain, when Mo 3 died, it was like, nah. I seen the Rainwater that would do anything for Mo 3, and I seen that. Like I was there. I was in that mix.
I feel like everybody comes into this content space pure. You just love the music and everything. And then you fast forward however many years, like both of us been in the game for over 10 years or whatever. And at a certain point, you just get, you just see so much loss and so many of these people that you become close to. Like, I think this is pretty universal for anybody who does interviews in hip hop, that there's just going to be a lot of people you get close to and you got to see them go. Like, how did that one in particular impact you?
shit fucked up. This shit crazy now. Like, and not even like, I don't want to let the cat out the bag, but we're about to put together this mural of like rappers who died over the last 10 years. It's so many rappers.
Crazy. Yeah.
That's why the rap game's so ass.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of them. Yeah. Like if
Even
you were to bring them back.
Street and hipster.
Yeah.
Lil Peeps, the X's, the Juice WRLDs, I can name Speaker Knockers, it's so many rappers who died.
Because a lot of
bro.
times those fan bases don't just like move on to other artists that are similar. They like just stop listening to that part of music. Like I never saw a good X replacement. I never seen somebody who was kind of like Juice WRLD. Like that, their fan base just dissipates, you know?
Like and that's just rappers who died, and then rappers who went the Pooh Shiesty, Foolio, bro, like so many, bro. The shit really and it's not really stars no more. There's not really who's the new star.
Yeah,
like who's really like the new like rap star. Like it's not really you tell who
Cardi,
but he's not new.
Yeah.
He put in his 10. He put in his 10,000.
He's in his early 30s. So if you think about it, like who are the artists that are in their 20s or
Youngboy's a superstar?
There you go.
But
That's true.
Outside of that, who's the new? There's not really no new stars.
It's pretty limited. It's almost like you have a whole generation that just hasn't really picked up the slack.
There's not really no new stars, bro. Like
I first had that experience in 2019 at Rolling Loud in LA, where I just sort of looked around. And I'm fucking with a lot of people. I know people and stuff, but I'm like, oh, all the artists that helped me get here are no longer here.
Facts.
You know, I would be in X's trailer right now, or Juice WRLD's trailer, whatever. Like, I guess Juice WRLD was still around that time. But like, I mean, that's crazy. Like coming in the game, because it's like you're never gonna like get relationships that feel as real as the people that you knew when you weren't shit. You know?
Yep. Yeah, the game is twisted, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know if like TikTok plays a part. I don't know what it is. I mean, and a lot of it is the storyline too. Like storyline plays a huge part in artist success. Like seeing that artist broke. Like when Youngboy, we seen the steps. We seen every single way. Like with Youngboy, like you just got to have the storyline too.
It's tough to pull the wool over the fans' eyes at this point. The storyline got to make sense.
The storyline has to add up. We got to see you go through. We got to see you battle tested. Like Youngboy when he was battle tested against all the Baton Rouge shit. Then Youngboy moved to Houston. Jay Prince tried to. Then he went against Jay, like he's battle tested. Like that's why we like Youngboy.
Yeah.
Like you just can't come out of nowhere. Is he the superstar?
Yeah.
Sales wise, yeah, but personality wise, I don't know.
Have y'all interviewed him?
No.
See what I'm saying? Like, it's like the interview game is weird. It's like
everything's oversaturated. You got new artists and you got all these platforms. They got so many opportunities to go to.
Yeah, that too. But it's like I don't know. It's like if you're too big, you do. It's like Ice Spice. Y'all do Ice Spice interview?
We actually had our boy Dave, Black Dave from New York, do a vlog with her right before she popped off, which is another good example though, because that vlog didn't exactly do crazy numbers, even though it was like a snapshot of Ice Spice right before her career absolutely exploded. I actually thought he was just trying to fuck. Because I listened to the music and I was like, I don't really get this. Like, this seems like Dave trying to get some pussy. So he did a vlog with this girl. 6 months later, she's fucking gigantic.
But it's like once artists get to a certain level, it's like they just stop doing interviews.
Yeah.
And then it's like if they're big, they only go to a place that is sponsored, like a Shay Shay, $1 million worth of game. It's like the independent boutique blogs, interviews, whatever platforms. Is like it's like a weird space for us. So.
Because if you fuck with so many street artists and smaller artists, that changes the image and makes the bigger artists not necessarily want to go on that platform.
Exactly.
But then, like, you can't just sit around and wait for that.
Wait for them either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. The interview space is crazy, bro. Like, I remember at a point in time, you could interview like Trill Sammy blowing up did 1 million views. A Famous Dex was at that time huge. Like. Rich the Kid, huge at that time. It's like up and coming artists now is like people just don't care.
Yeah, there's just way less up and coming artists too, because like those streams I used to do all the time where people would donate for us to listen to music. We still do it, but I mean, it used to be nonstop flood of new artists that were down to pay money for us to listen to their music. And
what's the most you made in one?
20K. Wow, on a stream. Yeah, and like. Past that though, like it just feels like, oh, there's just not as much interest in hip hop. There's not as many people who are really trying to be in this world.
I think before we move on, I think it used to be a chitlin circuit. You used to have to go to LA. You used to have to walk down Melrose.
Yeah.
You used to have to open up for the Maxo Creams and the Lil Pumps. Now it's 0 to 100. Like back then, as an up and coming artist, you had to be outside.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you don't have to be outside. I'm gonna do a TikTok. I'm gonna shake my ass on TikTok. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna get seated on blogs and shit like that. But back then, it was a chitlin circuit. You had to be on the scene back then.
Yeah.
You had to get a no jumper. You had to get a say.
You had to go to these warehouse parties in LA that everybody was going to. And now, like, we did the store. The store was closed for 3-4 years, and then we reopened. And I mean, it was like another world. Like, it just was not the same. Like 2017 on Melrose, every single day, nonstop, people coming into the space, being outside. Dudes will pull up. Some random fat white kid would be outside with an amp and a microphone rapping on the corner.
You bet. I'm telling you, 2000, like before COVID, you had to be outside.
Yeah.
South by Southwest was different. Like South by Southwest, our goal was 50 interviews a weekend. Like you had, like even me, like I had to be outside, feet on land. Like you had to be outside. I remember one time I was at Finger Licking in Miami, and I had Chief Keef had pulled up with Tato and them. I thought they was gonna jump me.
Really?
Yeah, I thought they was on my ass, but Chief Keef was like, "Say Cheese, get out of here, get out of here." And that was right after I interviewed his mom. So I'm like,
oh shit.
And you know, like you don't know how niggas feel. You interview their mom. So that was funny. But to my point, you had to be out. You had to take risks. You had to. Nowadays, it's like it's not like that.
Yeah. No, it's definitely a different game.
How do you feel about like major mainstream platforms not really like acknowledging like the independent media spaces? Like, you know, you ain't never seen yourself on like BET.
I mean, that's just you got to play the game, right? That's expected. Yeah. It's like let me put this into let me make this analogy. That's like shit. If you an independent rapper, you're not going to get playlisting on Spotify. You're not going to get a Billboard. You know, you have to play the game. You have to be in these certain, and I don't feel no type of way about it.
Have you ever tried to play the game with
No, I really haven't. I like doing, like I say, I like setting my own quotas every month.
Yeah.
I like being free. It's been times where people tried to buy me out. Millions tried to buy me for Say Cheese, but I'm like, I'm cool because, like I said, this is a hobby for me. It keeps me out of trouble. It's a passion. It's something I love to do. I love curating content. So I never tried to play the game.
Right. Because even with Complex, when they did that top media list or whatever, I felt like there was a bunch I would like to change about it, but you being left off it.
I told you why. Because
mind blowing.
No. I understand because the personal brand of Sean Cotton, I'm not really opinionated like I can be,
right?
Like I should be, will be. Yeah. But I feel like if Sean Cotton, the personality was bigger, it would. Come on,
because like at a certain point, people, even old heads like Vlad or Elliot Wilson, figured out that if they take to Twitter with a controversial opinion, that's going to make everybody talk about them for a day or two. Which is, there's definitely value in that, keeping your name in the conversation. But at the same time, I wonder how much value there really is in that, because if your opinion is dope and people just are like, wow, he just landed on something amazing that we weren't thinking about, then that's good. But I feel like somebody like Elliot kind of makes himself look like a goofy to people, and that's probably not great long term.
Yeah, I be seeing that shit. He kind of be looking butthurt and shit.
There's certain things that you just shouldn't do at 55 that you could easily do at 25.
Yeah.
And shout out to Elliot, but like crying that you didn't get the Drake interview again after he gave you
like
nigga,
crazy.
Like nigga, I ain't even get one yet.
like what?
Yeah, what's your relationship like with the academics? Because I ain't think
me and academics, like at the beginning, it was funny. Like we used to like we didn't like each other in the beginning
because it felt like competition.
Yeah, like we just competitive. Like nigga, you're a young black dude in the spot. I'm a young black dude in the spot. But then after a while, when it's kind of like we all found like our certain like niches, he found like the streaming way, and then I went like this way. And then it was kind of like, oh, okay, like then we could both coexist without beefing. So we got on the phone a few times, and we were supposed to do like a nightly show, like skip like Shay and Ocho.
Yeah. Wow.
We were supposed to do that, but you know, academics, he drink a lot. So
you think that was the thing getting in the way of it? Yeah, because academics late at night is a little different than earlier in the day.
Yeah, and it's just like I wake up super early, and I feel like I just feel like our schedules be different. Like,
and being
I wake up at like 5 a.m. I think that's when he goes to sleep sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. That's true.
So it's like, I don't know. Like, he mentioned it on Twitter like a month ago, but I just feel like we just got to just get to it.
I mean, with somebody like he like is on stream for so long that it's got to be a weird feeling to get off stream to do a 2-hour podcast that realistically is not that different from what he could just keep doing on stream. And he just seems he's more comfortable in his crib just sitting there doing the stream than like when he has to go get dressed and do a podcast in his studio. It feels like that's not as fluent for him. So
hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like
academics, he killing it, man. I mean, no, we definitely in good terms. It was just at the beginning, like he would share. I don't know, it was petty young shit, bro. We ain't really.
Where was the shade that you felt like?
Because it's like he would credit everybody else's story that he took, but when he took our story, he wouldn't shade us. I mean, he wouldn't shade us. He would tag. Yeah, I'm like, damn, bro. Like what? Like what's really like? What's to you? Like, bro, I'm just like you trying to get it. Like we both making money. Like
yeah.
But I think like overall, like after a while, like I had to earn his respect. You know what I'm saying? Like he started seeing me get to it, and you know, he just start showing love. But
I feel like anybody who's going to make it in the media space at some point, academics is going to try to put you through the academics gauntlet.
Yeah,
like let's see if you really built for this. You know?
Yeah,
I tried for like 2 years straight to get all of us together.
Yeah,
the Vlad, Say Cheese, academics. We was trying to do the whole No Jumper. All of us come together and do the award show. I guess you wasn't rocking with it.
No, I just didn't feel like would it be virtual? Would it be like in person? And then I'm like, if we do it in person, will rappers come out? Okay, rappers come out. Would it be beef? I was just like trying to visualize it in my head for real.
I think the version of it that we kind of landed on that would be the simplest to pull off would basically just be like a series of podcasts with like the main hosts or whatever, and that we wouldn't do anything in real life, maybe build up to that over time, but just do like podcasts where we just discuss the categories that we wanted to do the top things for. So I'm still down to give it another go.
No, that's dope. I was thinking on some like we about to rent out a theater and had niggas like,
and my thing too was I think that it's like if we did 8 hours of content, we would have to split it up and be like, here, everybody gets 2 hours, and then that basically forces anyone who's interested in this shit to go to each other's channels and shit.
Yeah. I think that would be dope.
Yeah.
So some we could still probably do in the
hell
future.
yeah, niggas.
All right, then, man.
Because that's one of the main initiatives that he really tried.
I've been on it for the last 2 years. I'm like, this nigga Sean don't be answering.
Nah, he has been like every year at the end of the year.
I always hit y'all in the group chat.
Yeah, but I was just like, damn, like, and then But I think it's something that we would do like at the end of the year.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Let's do it at the end of this year because Lad still with it, Axe still with it. So
I'm down, yeah.
All right, I got some questions. So top 5 hip hop media personalities of all time.
All time?
Yeah.
Damn. What's the dude name that had the grill? He used to be in the street interviewing people.
With the grill?
Yeah, he used to be. Damn. You know who I'm talking about.
From where?
It used to be called On the Street.
On the Street?
Let me see.
Doesn't sound familiar. I mean, when you say right now or all time, the only question is like who was really great that's not doing it anymore, I guess.
Damn.
I would say most of the top hip-hop media personalities are still at it, unless you want to go back into history and you have to consider, I mean, like, I used to watch Sway on MTV.
Sway.
I got all the respect for Sway, but it's hard for me to compare a Sway to academics, this current world that we're
Big
in.
Tigger.
I'm interested to see who he was looking at, who you molded yourself after.
Big Tigger, Vlad. Gotta give Vlad his credit. That's who I was watching. I'm at Best Buy Distribution Center wiping fucking refrigerators, watching Vlad.
That's the architect.
Yeah, I got to give it to Vlad, AJ and Free. It's just a lot of different. It just would depend on what you like. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like 106 in Park. Like it just really depends on what you like for real. But the top 5 is I had to really like sit down
and think about it.
Because you're going like impact and influence, I think, with some of those choices. Like when I think of it almost more like the UFC heavyweight division. Like who regardless of like where they're at right now, who could really get in that ring and hold it together in a podcast format and do the best job putting their arguments and their opinions forward. To me, a lot of the older dudes, like I just haven't seen them in that environment. So it's kind of hard for me to even think of them in that category. I don't know.
Who's an interview that you missed out on that you wish that you
Kodak Black.
Ooh.
I was in LA and he was shooting a Plug song with Rich the Kid.
Classic. Ooh.
And I slept on Kodak. Like I always felt like I had enough time to get it.
Yeah.
And his manager, I think Fat Boy at the time, I was just playing around. I was like, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, and then it just never happened. Then he went to jail and got out. I was supposed to do another one. But I think Kodak was one that I really, really wanted early. Like Kodak, he's one of my favorites early. I mean, he ain't the same Kodak, but
I still feel like his music is good. It's just like personality wise, it's like I think we're all a little bit worried about him.
Yeah, it's like if I could just talk to Kodak and like just tell him like it's ways for like, I don't know, man. Like Kodak, early Kodak was ahead of his time, bro. Like Kodak for sure. I never really had a chance. Once I interviewed G Money, I knew I would never get a Youngboy interview. Who else? Bobby Shmurda early. That would have been big.
Yeah.
We had drove all the way to New York and something had happened. We didn't get that one either, but
do you ever miss that though? That experience of just like being so focused on the content, you'll just get in the whip and just drive somewhere just to make it happen.
Yeah, but now it's so internet that's like we haven't really had no overnight sensations where you could just like I can't tell you an artist that like we haven't really had an artist like that in years, bro.
Right? They get swooped up.
They just had,
even like, all right, 6ix9ine, like him doing No Jumper was the biggest thing in the world to him. He begged me for like 6 months, and like I got it right before he really started popping off. But when I think about that now, there's so many platforms in New York that he would have gone and done. Like if that was happening now,
see what I'm saying?
You know. But at that time, there wasn't really any like lit underground podcasts on the East Coast. Now there's a bunch for any kind of drill kid coming up or whatever. To be fair, 6ix9ine might have wanted the No Jumper look specifically because I think he was trying to kind of fit in that Lil Pump XXXTentacion meta, you know.
There haven't really been any,
and that's before he went gangster, for the record.
But see, there haven't really been no overnight sensations in the last.
Yeah.
Who's been the last overnight? There's haven't really been no.
Yeah.
Not to the level of like an X and Juice WRLD. Nah.
I mean, you got the Pluto girl now.
She's going crazy, but it's not.
What really would that do though? Like number wise in the interview, that's not going to do 1 million.
Yeah.
Not trying to downplay her, but I'm just saying, like in the space where we're in now, it's just whatever.
Yeah, it's not quite the level of enthusiasm there used to be. You know,
so it's like now people want the drug dealer stories, they want the hitman stories, the gangster stories. People don't really want the interview shit no more. And I'm not saying this from just my channel. I'm looking at Vlad. Vlad has went more older artists, more OGs. You went more porn star gangster route. No, I'm keeping it real.
No, for real though. It's like a freak show. It's like a crazy world of all these different characters.
Your shit's like Jerry Springer now.
Yeah. Which is almost a shame because sometimes it takes the attention away from just interviews. Yeah. Because it's so hard not to pay attention to, he just dissed his hood on the podcast.
Like you did.
And that's all anybody's talking about this week.
You did an interview that was dope. Let me give you did the not live mixtapes, but the
Dat Piff. I got a lot of love for that. Yeah,
they were like, that's vintage Adam there.
That was a good one.
But shit like that, like
it's hard to find those opportunities because there's so many people. That one worked just because Dat Piff was like a niche enough phenomenon that like we were the ones really pushing for. Although I guess a bunch of other people were asking him for it as well. Yeah,
shit like that is dope. But as far as artists, Like, I can't really think of like no artist right now that just. I mean, of course, bigger artists like a ESTG or somebody that a V's. Have you done V's?
V's and ESTG. I might have done that first interviews, honestly, years ago. Yo, you want to know like an example though? I'll give you two different examples of like how you can do an interview and then just have it age well in this modern climate. Is that like Flacco did Aaron the Plumber, who's a snitch, but this was before we knew about that. And he got him like really before he popped off. That shit went on to do crazy numbers. And then Vlad got Roger Bonds, like who was like one of Diddy's security dudes, and it did whatever when it first came out, and that shit exploded. Got like 3 million views once the Diddy shit cracked off. So it's like there's still stuff, but it's like think about how salacious the Diddy thing was.
Yeah.
Like he hit it out of the park with that one, but it's like there's not a lot of times where shit like that happens.
Damn. So wait, Aaron the Plumber, y'all responsible for that too, right?
I wouldn't say responsible. I feel like the 20 versus ones and the Pop the Balloon was what blew him up.
Really.
Yeah, but I feel like he kind of transitioned over to the interview shit.
Yeah, but I feel like we kind of took him down, man. Like we fucking just like smeared his ass once we found out that he told, and he just tried to put up a fight, but people figured out like, oh, you're just a dum-dum.
Is he a gangster or what?
He was, but then he got sprayed up and he decided to tell. I think that's when he dropped his flag.
Cause he wanted to come on Say Cheese like twice, but
yeah,
like I say, people know Charleston. He gets money with me, so it's like they trying to
replicate that.
Well, they asked for money right out the gate,
which is okay if you can bring in what you bring in, but it's like damn, Charleston's getting 10. Let me get 5, and it's like, bro, like 5 is kind of like
5's pretty elite.
For
you gotta be bringing millions of views for me to want to give you 5.
And it's like, you do so many interviews after a while. It's like, what more can you say, bro? You did like 5 no jumper interviews.
Yeah.
Like, so it was like Charleston really fucked up the YouTube market, bro.
Man, what?
He fucked up the YouTube market, bro. But Charleston's one of those ones that his interviews just don't slip on my channel. He's gonna do between 800K to 2 million every time. It just doesn't slip. And I feel like it's very few people like that. I think Orlando Brown is one.
But even him, he's got to keep it interesting, and I don't think he's as focused. Like Charleston, he basically goes on your podcast and does like a comedy routine for like an hour or two at a time. Like I remember one time I watched him, he did one with you, and he was telling the story about going to link with Aiden Ross and how Aiden Ross offended him and how he didn't do it or whatever. And it's like an hour and a half long podcast where Sean Cotton doesn't say a goddamn word. You just get out the way. And he just like rants and rants and rants. It's super entertaining, but it's like, it's like the easiest fucking interview of your life. You just had to get out the way.
Yeah. But I think him and Boosie, I think Vlad, I mean, who else? I mean, is there anybody else who just easy money every time, worth the money you give them, you're gonna get it back? Like, it's not really too many of not to be charging 5,000.
Yeah, that's tough.
What's the most you pay somebody for an interview?
I was just about to ask you the same thing.
I do not want to reveal that number because there was one where we got kind of gouged, but then it also like it did so good that it worked. But then I still look at it like I don't think I should have, because he went and did a million other podcasts right after that and kind of sucked some of the attention.
Did you break even?
Yeah, for sure. I
think Ryan Garcia.
Oh, word. That was not that long ago too, right?
Yeah, that shit.
It just didn't do what you wanted to do.
I don't know if he's blacklisted because he said all the shit he's been saying.
Really?
But that when I uploaded that, it just did not. It was like when you type in Ryan Garcia, it just did not pop up. So I don't know what it was, but I lost. That was the most I paid for an interview, bro.
Really? And then it just didn't even come close to making up for it?
I don't know. I don't.
But that's also your fan base.
Yeah, it was over 10K.
Over 10K.
Because people love when I interview the boxing shit.
Yeah. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, like the Devin Haney's and shit like that. I've interviewed a lot of them.
Well, okay, yeah. So you have had success with that outside. I was gonna say like maybe your fans just
Shakur Stevenson. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Especially now, like, and I'm giving y'all game too. Like, I mean, because Canelo's about to fight Crawford.
Yeah.
So it's about to be hella boxing.
Ryan Garcia has an overexposure problem too. Like he's just everywhere, so that might have been part of it.
Yeah, he does.
Speaking of fights, I just seen Charleston White. He had his fight with the Island Boys. Right?
That's tonight.
That's tonight. Yeah,
right?
that's tonight.
Them is flying out to that. You had your fight.
I did. I got knocked down twice.
What was that process like of training and getting ready for it?
Man, bro, I had to lose because Sauce will win and he's so smaller than me.
Yeah.
So in Arizona, you have to meet him. You have to meet a weight. So I'm naturally like 200 pounds. I had to go down to 185 and through 4 days.
Oh shit.
I'm ready to turn that shit up.
Yeah. Turn it up, follow me. Talk to bitch and bend over, let me see if it clap. Talk to bitch and bend over, let me see if it clap. Talk to bitch and bend over, let me see if it clap. Touch your toes, little baby, know I like that. Bend over, make it clap. Throw that ass back, baby, for some stacks.